Hello, 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 hello. We are doing Dungeons and Dragons tonight. So this is going to be a listening experience. Um let me get my chat pulled up here. There we go. All right. All right, I hope you're all doing well. Right. Let's see. I'm going to open these. That one and this one. There we go. And there we go. All right. All right, thank you all for being here, and I hope you enjoy listening in on this experience.
Whoa.
Okay, I'm back, and we're ready to roll.
Okay, once Snowy starts, and when she gives us a signal, we will do introductions.
Alright, I'll let you guys know.
Ooh, I know I shouldn't leave, but let me go grab something real quick. I just realized it's not here.
Take your
Alright,
time.
Speedrun.
I'll wait. Yeah.
Okay.
Also, no, yes, you can level up your character. Sorry, I just saw the message.
Okay.
I got the allergies. I'm gonna die.
Oh no.
Yeah, I had to take a pill earlier.
Cast healing word on everybody.
I said I don't do nothing for allergies. I don't even know if there's a spell for allergies.
Okay, so like let's say I had a 5 nat 20s in my pocket.
I don't know.
Oh, me when I don't know how to use a keyboard.
darn. Looks like I gotta do it the old natural way. Try to get my own nat 1 for me.
Alright, guys, the floodgates will be opened in. Wait a second, where's the audio source for Discord? Hold on, let me turn that on. Wait a second, wait, it's there. Oh, okay, unmute. You are audible now!
Okay, wonderful. Hello, everyone. My name is Bubba the Great. I am a humble piece of toast that grew sentience one day. I will be your dungeon master for tonight. I can't talk for whatever reason all of a sudden. Hello. With us today, we do have a very lovely host, Nori. Have you introduced your character yet?
Nope. My character is Estelle Carnelian. Her portrait is just down below me. She is a now 6th level arcane trickster. With all sorts of ranged weapons, but also we do love a finesse sword.
Do you happen to remember what level 6 gives you for Arcane Trickster?
No, I don't. I have to go to the menu.
Okay, go ahead and review all that, and then let's continue
Hold
on.
on. I always have to manage character and levels. There we go. Let's see, 5 to 6. There we go. Expertise, 2 choices.
Ooh, very, very nice. And also you get more HP. And I think for Arcane Trickster too, I think you get more magic. I can't remember. I might be wrong about that, because you are technically considered a quartercaster, which means you're not like a full caster like a wizard, not even a half caster like a paladin. You're
It's
the
enough for me.
strongest you could be. Yeah. Anyways, with us as well is a returning character, Miss Antonia. Can you introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Antonia. For my character, I am a dinosaur dragon lady paladin. And what was I gonna say? No, I think that was it. I was gonna say something after that and then I blanked. But yeah. Oh, Alexandria, that was her name.
How can she remember her
I
own
was gonna say
name?
something right now, and I was like, wait. Yeah, her name is Alexandria. And she's
Antonia,
the
I think
dragon lady.
I think you're getting a little bit too into your own character.
Hey, my intelligence is -2 now instead of 3. Okay. I paid to get that fixed. Oh no,
Your
I had an
modifier is
upgrade.
-2. Your stat is 6.
Oh yeah, my stat's 6. There you go. So not too bad, not too bad.
Not too bad. That's atrocious. But good luck.
It could be worse. It could be worse.
With us as well today, another hostess on her own side on both Twitch and YouTube, Miss April. Can you introduce yourself? And what the special rules enforced for you specifically is, since magic is very complicated, and I'm not sure if you've looked through your spell list yet or not, but you do have access for the moment, something called baby magic. So if you have a sort of idea of what sort of spell you'd like to cast, be it to light something, cast fire, turn invisible, teleport, etc., just let me know, and I'll let you know what it will cost. And last but not least, we do have another returning character, Mr. Ursa. Would you introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm everyone's favorite Radish. I am a tiefling bard that doesn't do any bard stuff. Hello.
No, you do not.
I'm allergic
But-
to
I
bardic
didn't know you were a
inspiration.
bard. I didn't know until I think last.
I didn't know. Like the
I-
longest time, I thought you were a rogue.
Oh god. I play Radish like a rogue, and it doesn't work out.
You nearly get unalived a lot.
It really doesn't.
Yep.
Okay, but like I always rise back like a phoenix.
You mean like a cockroach? I mean,
No.
yeah, Phoenix.
No,
We've made this
no.
joke several
Whoa.
times, but you
Hey,
are
whoa.
a cockroach. You are a cockroach. I
Guys,
step on you, I walk away, and I see you crawling through my space again.
guys, did we not hear the introduction? It's radish, not cockroach. Come on. Lock in.
Hmm.
So in any case, imagine what you will, a world just very similar to like our own, blue sky, green grass, red trees, etc. Magic and monsters do exist in this world, as well as a large variety of other beings besides humans. You have your elves, your dwarves, your animal people, dragon people, etc., etc. The sky is truly the limit on how various each race is. But so long as you live in this world and are tolerated with this sort of nice governance that it does have set up for no an intolerance for each other, no matter what, though, you do always receive eventually one day a missive, the a letter to answer the call to arms. You are all very familiar with it. You've experienced it several times. Miss April, you have experienced it once before, but today is a little bit different. Normally, the messenger approaches you no matter where you are, with your own residence, if you're out shopping, if you're at your daytime job, it doesn't matter. They usually just slip you the letter and go on their way. Today, though, as I said, is different. They approach you no matter where you're at, and they say, "You have been specifically chosen for today's task. It is a matter of emergency. I am sorry, but you must come with me." Would any of you like to try and decline?
Wait,
Okay.
who are you?
What you see right in front of you is just your normal delivery man. He's just got the basic vest uniform with the badge on him, the shorts, the high sandals for mostly of venturing around all over the city. And again, he does send you a slip of paper. The paper is a little bit different than normal, but it does have like all the signatures and all the ink work, as well as the seal of the city itself, as well as the crown, and as well as the crest of the God of Justice. He says, "I'm here to pick you up on behalf of the acting guild leader. He's picked you specifically to come with me."
Well, fair enough. Makes sense. We're the best of the best, so. I mean, yeah, the bar's literally on the ground outside our group, but sure. uh, yeah, we've been selected for something special. Just don't die, guys, okay? Okay.
Okay. So, each messenger, no matter where you're at, does take you back to a very familiar place, the big old guild hall. It is packed full of adventurers of all types, all colors, much more than usual, as if they've all been gathered here at the same exact time. And you also do see, like, towards the side, where all the rows upon teleporters and magic circles, they are being lit up, flashing in different hues and different colors, one after another. You do see some mages are casting spells, and then they're in a sort of rotor right now. As one person casts a spell, sits down, drinks a mana potion. Another one steps up, starts casting the spell for teleportation, and you see groups of adventurers are just going, going, going. No one is coming through though. And the messenger does take you towards not the receptionist, not the main office, but it does take you towards off to like the corner where you do see like a lounge area where you do see the acting guild leader, Root Tinkerton, completely in full health, but he is dressed in some more armor than usual. He's got two swords strapped to his side, and he does have like a very sharp look to him. He
This. What?
Hmm?
How? How is this even. What?
He inhales and gives a long and tired sigh and says, "Unfortunately, it seems that I'm deemed too important to just let lie." But in any case, thank you, messenger. Please gather the rest if you can find them. And if you can't, then unfortunately we're gonna have to go regardless. And the messenger just tips his head and just immediately runs out of the building. Uta looks back to each and one of you who have gathered so far, and he says, normally this sort of information would be top secrets, but unfortunately word will reach out very, very soon, so I'm going to be really blunt about this. The beast has made its further mainland, and has already destroyed the port town of Syracuse, and has made itself a sort of beeline straight towards the nearest settlements. Currently, the hero is still engaging with it, as well as the main adventuring party, as well as the main royal army, but they are losing. The beast is gathering ground. Within a couple hours, the beast will attack the settlements. Evacuation's already in order, but things need to be organized accordingly. If everyone were to suddenly evacuate in the same direction, the beast will follow them. So we're going to have to try to split, while the guards, specifically of that town, are trying to separate them and split them off into different chains so that the beast could get confused. This order has broken out. You've all been chosen because I trust you and your results. Also, I will be frank, we are all desperate right now.
Well, no
I
one
need you
else
to
can
come
do
with
what we
me.
do. We got this.
As well. Your job is not to engage in any of the monsters that the beast might produce. Your job is to instill civil order. Therefore, you have the full authority of the guild as well as the Inquisition to do what needs must, but I will have to tell you, though lethal force is authorized, please use it as a last resort.
Makes sense.
Again, your job is to instill civil order. If monsters appear, you may preserve yourself. You are not part of the army. You are not conscripted. You are but adventurers.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Now then, if you'll follow me, we have to be quick.
All right.
He says, he goes to one of the teleporters, talks to one of the mages, basically just cuts in line because of his office and stature, and waits for you all to approach. What do you all do?
Oh,
Kind of look for stuff to steal.
Got it.
Sure.
Oh, well.
Yeah, good. Roll me just a sleight of hand.
Oh, okay. That's a 25.
Okay. Okay, yeah, why the fuck not? One of the mages, just tired and just, drinks a mana potion, sits down, and just kind of like bows his head, takes like a very quick 5-minute power nap. None the wiser of this really nice crystal ball that's on their lap. You just swipe it, no problem. Yeah, go ahead and add a crystal ball to your inventory.
Oh, yeah. That's surely going to be useful.
Okay.
Wondrous
Also,
item?
Bubba, question
Yes, it is. Uh-huh.
regarding expertise for 6th level rogues. Choose 2 more of your skill proficiencies or 1 more of your skill proficiencies and your proficiency with thieves' tools. Let's see. So do I want to just pick things I already have a good modifier on because it doubles it?
That's usually what you want. Like, say, for you specifically, I recommend either a skill that you're proficient with for Dex or Intelligence. I also would recommend Perception because Perception is kind of like universal. It is great to have always. It also buffs your
Yeah.
passive perception.
Mm,
Same thing
That's-
would apply with Investigation if you don't have that already.
Yeah, I have. I was thinking investigation, but Arcana's also come in handy a lot too.
Mm-hmm. Having XP's knowledge on Arcana is also really good because I throw a bunch of magic gizmos and gadgets at you guys a lot.
Yeah. Let's see. Makes sense for this campaign, so. Yeah. Let's see. And perception. Oh, it's a wisdom. That's why I only got a +4. It feels like it would be a waste compared to investigation.
Mm-hmm. You can do what you want. It's your character. You can min max. You can balance it out. You can be a jack of all
Yeah.
trades. That's the beauty of a rogue.
Mm-hmm.
They're disgusting.
See. Yeah. Alright, let's also let's see, add spells. Known spells, 2 out of 4. Oh.
Okay,
Okay.
so yeah, more magic. So while you're doing all that, Nori, and again, let me know if you have any questions for that. But Alexandria and April, would you like to do anything at all in the guild hall, or would you like to follow route?
I guess we gotta go.
No, I think you guys should try to steal something too.
No, I'm yeah,
Me neither.
I'm also like a
Me
giant
neither.
dino lady. I don't think that's gonna work out well.
No, I believe in you guys.
I don't need anything else that I can get here.
It's pretty cluttered and chaotic at the moment. You do see a bunch of adventurers. They all have like their own equipment, their own armor, their own stuff all around them. It's possible you could swipe something from them, or you can swipe something from the main office. You do see that they are handing out some. Yeah, I'll give it to you for free. That they are handing out some like emergency rations, emergency potions, etc. Med kits, things for that you just do normally for in case of emergencies.
Emergency supplies. I'm thinking. Yeah, exactly. We should. So
All right, let's get those freebies.
here we have emergency supplies. So don't you don't you think that since we're the elite group that's going out there, we should have some of this stuff?
You see Roots over there and by the teleportation circle. Knowing him probably though, and especially with the state that he's in at the moment, he must have slipped his mind.
All right.
Okay. If you guys want, then take the freebies. Go ahead and add 3 potions of healing, just regular,
Okay.
and I think it's called a healer's kit. Let me confirm. I don't know if it was called a med pack or a healer's kit.
You said 3, yeah?
Yes. And yeah, it is called healer's kit. You just get 1. But I think it has 10 uses.
Oh.
Let's see. 2014
basically-
healer's kit.
Yes. Sorry, what, Antonio?
Oh no, I was just getting the healer's kit. Found it.
Yeah, so basically what it does, you see someone that's down, you can make a medicine check, and if it's successful, you stop them from bleeding out. Okay. Healer's kit.
Healer's
Mhm.
kit.
And look for the Legacy or 2014 version. Okay. So then, with that, the receptionist, it does definitely look tired. All the staff members do look pretty tired and flushed and a little bit sweaty, clothes sticking to them as they just see you approach. You ask for the freebies. They just like almost toss them towards you, like, here, and then go to the next adventurers that they're kind of waiting for direction and whatnot. You hear on the distance now, let's go, people. We need to move now.
Can I continue to
Alright.
look for stuff to take?
I'll let you do one more, I guess. This time I'll need you to roll me investigation.
Okay. Yikes. So that's a 10.
Okay. You see just the like go and take cookie. You just see like the complimentary breath mints.
Ew. Okay. Anyway.
Okay. So now you everyone going with route?
We go.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you step on up to the platform. Magic circle right underneath you. A bunch of runes start glowing a slight bluish color. Oh yeah, shit. Where the fuck is he? I forgot about him. So I'm just gonna say, busting through the door is you know him, a guy in red hair and whatnots.
Oh, no.
And just looking around like,
Sigh.
wait for me.
It's our
He's
boy.
running back towards you. And then as Rude's just like, oh shit, go, just go, trigger it. You see the mage that's just activating, taking like halfway through his mana potion drink, just, okay, all right, let's go. Starts waving his wand. Red's just running, like, come on. And then lights up. You're enveloped in a pillar of lights. You just see Red just dive for it. And the world kind of shrinks as you squeeze tight into a dull space. A kaleidoscope of colors surrounds you, and the scene changes entirely.
Oh no.
So there is the map.
Are we actually where we're supposed to be right now?
I will say yes, just for the sake of. You will find yourselves in the bottom left of the map.
I see us.
Oh, she's actually not here today.
I thought that blue thing in the middle was Lev. I was so confused. I was like, what?
Oh wait.
Hmm.
Oh no, I think it's a mage. I don't know. There's a robot over there too. Is that who you were looking at?
Nah, yeah, I was looking at the blue-haired woman.
I thought that guy in the red armor was red first. Like I was like, oh, you changed his sprite.
He looks so
Nah.
much cooler now. Nah, he's just still there.
Like now he's still linked.
That's still red.
Yep, still red. Okay. So, what you come into immediately is just absolute chaos. The sound, well, the Amateurs Guild was bustling and loud and crazy, people shouting over each other. Now you just hear people just rushing and screaming and panic. You just immediately, as soon as you teleport on in and try to gather your surroundings, there's immediately just a fiery explosion coming from a building all the way across the lots. You see people fighting with the guards trying to wrestle with the others. You see looters and whatnots. People are just trying, just absolute madness, like a bunch of ants that have just had their anthill just completely stirred up. It is absolutely maddening how much of a frenzy these people are in. You see them injured, bleeding, screaming, crying out for help, raging. Guards doing the best that they can to do what they can to just keep everyone calm and controlled. You see them fighting with the people. You see guards, some of them just given up, sitting down on their position. Meanwhile, other guards are ignoring those people as well. But the biggest thing you definitely see, to the very far north, beyond the edges of town, there is just a huge, colossal mountainous thing the size of a mountain of just a prismatic mist. You see it sparkles like diamonds, this crazy fog that reflects every color of the rainbow. And you hear just even despite the distance and despite the people that are screaming in town, you hear the chorus of explosions, of tremendous force, of raw power, of magic and technology. Estelle, you especially recognize the sound of a gunshot, but this is coming from like a barrage of cannons. And every now and then you see just a dark silhouette of a figure between every explosion of this towering, gargantuan, city destroying monster within that cloud of mist. So, where you're at right now, though, Roots checks all of you, see, make sure you came along, rolls his eyes at red, but immediately turns back to the other guard stationed in more decorative armor. Actually, no, he turns back to you instead, and he'll say, "Right, I need to speak with the captain for the guard right now. Please split apart. Do what you will to maintain order. Remember, you represent the guild, and the safety of the people come first. Once things become hectic, once you hear a horn bellow, I strongly suggest you pick up your things and leave, or meet back with me. Am I understood?"
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Gotcha.
I would like to
Good.
use my passive investigation of 19 to see what I can.
Whoa.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Wait.
To see what.
So
see
that's what you
information I
chose.
can glean from this whole thing. Yeah.
From where you're at right now, as much as far as you can gather, you do see that the guards are stationed right here, are just making sure that people just honestly just don't leave. They are fully barricaded and making sure that things are being controlled. This is the station where most of the guards are at for relaying information. You do see some runners coming and going in this area, relaying information that you do pick up with your disgusting investigation of how we need soldiers here in this district. Monsters are flying; they're approaching. We have about like maybe half an hour, and yeah, it's just more madness. But yeah, you pick up that. Yeah, I'll say this. You pick up 2 points of information. One of which is yeah, I'll give you this. The director of the orphanage has gone missing, and we found what were they called? Privates Billy and Joel unconscious without their armor. And I know exactly what I said.
Only the good die young. But fortunately, it looks like they aren't down and out just yet.
Okay. So for this area, and the special mechanic of today's adventure is that you'll see a bunch of NPCs with a bunch of like exclamation marks on them. They are the key figures. They're opponents. You'd have to go around solving any of these situations that they have for you. Every success will give you a point before phase 2. However, if you there's no punishments, but if you do not succeed within a certain amount of time, you may miss out on important things that would help you later on. Okay. So, you are now free to move about as you will. You can either go as a group, or you can split up.
Who's gonna have the pleasure of having Radish with them?
All right, bye.
What do you mean? I guess. Wait. What is this?
Oh, wait, no. What if Radish gets April into trouble? I'll go with you too.
April, I have a feeling that I should go with you.
I guess we're all going together.
My God, as friends.
Yes, yes.
Do we have
yes.
to though?
We just have to be really nice to him. Be really nice. Give him head pats. Head pat.
Oh, Zedstead just dropped a $25 tip saying, "Make them all nat 20s for Bubba."
Yay!
Yo, I think that's a
Wow.
typo.
It's a typo.
I think that's a typo.
Thanks, Fat Man. I'm definitely gonna use them.
Can Rash try to like smile at Red, but it ends up being like an intimidating grin?
If you want, go ahead and roll him intimidation. Difficulty's 30.
Nah, Radish got that. Ah, well, Radish, you tried. It was a 9. You kind of just look weird.
Oh.
It's a scrunched
Just a
up
goofy
face.
grin.
Yeah. Go ahead and take your cookie.
All right, what direction
first
should we
cookie-
go in? Like this. Oh, is that where the exclamation mark is?
There's a lot of them.
I didn't see that. I was like, okay, Bubba, are we allowed to just walk, or we have to roll for the
Yes,
walks?
you can. No, you can move wherever which way you want.
Okay, let's go! All right, this one, right? What's this?
Wait for me. Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
sorry.
I'm actually down
you-
for
you
this
want-
one. I like North.
Oh, you want this one? Okay, let's go over here. Let's go over
Okay,
here.
you
We're gonna
all you all let me know what you want to do. Yeah,
Okay, we're gonna do this one. We're gonna do this one.
you're gonna do this one. Okay. Oop. Okay. Estelle, where are you at? What are you doing? Oh, I
Oh.
think she's dealing with chat right now.
Oh, okay.
No,
Okay, there you go.
I would like to, yes.
I like how all of you guys like look towards that guy and see something else much better, I guess, over there, and completely ignore him. You just see him,
Cartoon man
wait,
dashes
wait,
in.
I need help too. Yeah. Okay, so as you approach this one over here, you see that the building to your left is on fire. And the person that is of interest right there has come running on out, collapses to their knees, hacking up a lung. They're completely covered in soot, head to toe. It is a high elf male, roughly about like equal to like 40s in human years. And just coughing and hacking, and he says, "Please, there's more inside."
Hey guys, Radish is immune to fire.
Oh shit, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, then
Radish is
go.
immune to fire.
Go, Radish. Go inside. Fetch.
Woof woof. Wait,
Okay.
is this a door?
Yes, so the entrance is right
Okay.
there. So for this special mechanic of this in place, I do need you to roll 2d6 for your movements, though.
Okay. Wait, starting from where I am. Is this good?
Let's see here. Where is the entrance exactly? I'd say like right there.
Okay. Now 2d6. Don't worry, guys. Radish got this. We got a 12.
Nice. Okay. So to just so to specifically describe what you add,
Like I knew you were useful.
what you see on the map is the second layer. What you're in right now is like the hallway that leads into the bottom layer, the green area. So yes, you can move forward 12 spaces. As you enter this place, you see shelves. Seems to be some sort of office area of some sort of a recording and scrolls and whatnot are on the shelves all around the place. They're all on fire. While the pillars had been holding up this establishment, as well as the arching roof, they seem to have collapsed. One of which has landed on top of the person on the left, and the
This one?
person on the right. It just seems to be just
Okay.
completely collapsed, unconscious. And you do see some other people in here, but they're gone.
Huh.
They're
Okay.
unalived.
So how does this work? Can I just like go over them and then carry them with me, or is it like one
Yes,
by
you
one?
can. Having that said, though, what is your strength score?
Okay, so I'm just dragging one of them each.
Yes, that's fine. So, how that's going to work is if you want to come on in, yes, you can. You can move your full 12 spaces. However, if you want to like attach someone to you, especially with your low score, you're going to have to roll basically another turn, a 1d6 of movement.
Oh, okay. Wait, so I just like grab this and then my 12 doesn't count after reroll?
How much? Let's see here. Go ahead and move to that the person right next to them, so that you know. So that's a
This
desk
one.
right there. You kind of have to go around that.
Oh, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7.
So 7. You have 7 left.
I have 5 left.
Five. You have 5 left. So I'd say you honestly just have. I'd say round up. 3 spaces left.
3 spaces left. Okay.
Mhm.
So I can just drag them 3 spaces.
Yep.
Okay. Come on. Come with me.
Okay. There's that. Please make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh. Huh. Oh, 16.
Nice. Okay. You pass. Let's see that real quick. You take 2 points of poison damage from the smoke.
Poisoning. Oh.
Mhm.
Nah, I'm better.
Okay.
All right.
Is anyone else gonna do anything as you're just watching this happen?
I
Doesn't
mean,
seem
like,
safe.
I mean,
Hey,
are
just
any of
spam me
us,
with
like,
heals.
But you said you're resistant to fire, so you're fine.
Yeah, just not smoke, I guess. Even
Sure,
though I
but you
smell
also
the
sent
burnt
in
down.
like you've also sent like the weakest member of your party in terms of strength to start dragging bodies out.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get hit by fire damage. Do I have like is there anything I can do to like shield me from the fire if I go in?
Exactly. I'm not really equipped. Red, is there anything you would be able to do to grant us fire resistance? Or would you be able to go
Red?
in there?
I mean, yeah, I can. Actually, yeah, let's find out. Hey, Mister. Were there any cute girls in there?
Roll for cute
What?
girls.
Yeah, you know, the cute girls. Tall, slender, busty, married, not married, young, old. What?
Can I grab him by the collar?
Can
Can I grab by the collar and be like, get the fuck
For the ones
inside
out
now?
here. Because there's
Okay. Yeah, actually, we'll need intimidation. I'd say difficulty is
Okay.
20.
Oh,
You got that.
I'm gonna do this all this
I got
one.
22.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
nice. Yeah.
Get the
You
hell in
said
there
put,
now.
Like, yeah, you put the fear of actually, no. What do you say? What do you say to him?
I'm gonna grab his collar and be like, can you get them out or not? And I shake him. Can you?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. All
All right, good. Now
One's
get
like-
the hell in there.
Yes, dear.
Can I throw him in? Can I throw him in?
I think that's gonna be much.
Oh, okay, fine. Go ahead, go. By the will of the heavenly breast, go in.
Okay, well, it's only 6. So then, 1, 2. Actually, what he's gonna do is he can fucking fly. So you see, he just stands out there, looks around the area, And then you see his kind of shirt, kind of like the back of it's kind of like tears as these two, almost like metallic red wings with like these green fibers between them stretch out and out. He bends his knees, leaps on up, does a whole swoop in the air, and then is up here on the second floor. Immediately sees this person. He's like, "Oh, hey, neat," and then lands back here.
Okay, Radish, gotta go get the other one now.
Okay. Coming.
Oh, do we have to
7.
heal
Alright.
these people? I forgot.
Yeah, you can if you want. And for the moment, they are completely stable, but they are unconscious.
Oh, do we have
You
to
see
drag
that the
them
guy that's probably might be recommended because it's right next to a burning building.
Oh, okay.
they're over there.
Where's the medic? Where's the medic?
Oh, can I tell Red where the last one is? I don't feel like carrying a bookshelf.
Yeah, charades. Go ahead and roll me persuasion.
Wait, he doesn't speak Infernal?
He, I don't remember. Yeah, fuck it.
Because
I'll
the
just
other
say
dragons
think he
did.
does.
Okay.
Yeah. So you talked to him in Infernal? Okay.
Yeah.
Give me your Riz voice.
No! Just like immediately Mog bookshelf.
Mogging on him, looks maxing.
Alright. Okay, so that's 8. So let's see here. Alright, starting there.
Like a true
Let me
wrestler.
move myself here.
Wait, see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 exact. Alright. You right there, Nori?
Yeah.
1 reduced to 1. Damn, boy. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Moves there. Okay, 2 reduced to 1. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. And then, yeah, Millie just dumps the bodies there and it's like, okay, I didn't sense anyone else alive, and I'm kind of upset. There's nothing but a bunch of old dudes here.
Can I give him a head pat? Can I give him a head pat for a good job?
Sure.
Yes, I'm
Red
good.
will remember
Careful
that.
with the fire.
Pat, head pat, head pat. Good job. Good boy. Good boy. You did so good. Radish, I guess you get a head pat too. Good job. You did so good. Good girl.
Why is it
Red
I
will also
guess?
remember that.
The what?
Okay. I said Red will also remember that.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Can I like give a smug smile at him?
Red will
Sure.
also remember
Red
that.
will also remember that. Okay. So yes, congratulations, you managed to finish your first challenge. That's going to be noted, and you'll find the results later on how that affects. And as you manage to drag everyone out and give them some sort of medical care, let's just say the bare basics, unless you want to do anything special, very quickly the house rages up into even more fire. Very quickly, rapidly, the windows blow out as oxygen and all that, how it works with fires. And then more pillars starts to collapse upon it. The house hasn't fully collapsed just yet, but it would have made things a lot more ruinous the longer you stayed in there. So yes, first objective done. Excuse me, I need to roll something now. On a natural 20, you all fucked.
what?
Okay, you're good.
Oh, thank God. I know.
What
I
if-
think
what
there's
if I
something
roll
against
nat
this
20 for
session.
you?
I don't know why.
Where would you all like to go next?
Uh,
Let's see.
I guess should we go get this one? Or are we gonna head up?
This
I
one's
don't know. I
close
kind of
by.
find it funny that we went there and left.
I know we did a Yui. We're like, oops,
so, what's
sorry.
the situation here?
That's true. That's true. That one was more dire.
Now this one's also on fire. Imagine.
You see that there's a person here in a work uniform with just an apron. He's got his name on it, but there's also like a lot of blood splattered all over it. His own blood.
Oh.
You see him bleeding on out. He's got a bit of like a broken wound, like a broken shoulder. He's just holding it tight. Also another high elf, and he's just panting heavily. He's like, please. Please, guards, you have to help me. They're taking everything, they're looting everything. My sister's still in there.
Oh,
Got you.
dear.
Wait,
Can I
sister?
break in?
Sister? What sister?
You want to save a girl? You want to save a girl, Red?
I want to save the girl.
Yeah, Rick, go save a girl. Go.
Go for it.
Go get it.
Right behind you. I'll be right behind
Go fetch boy. Oh,
Meanwhile,
you can do it.
Go, Red,
You
You just
go.
leave him to do his thing and go somewhere else.
you definitely can.
I mean, like he got that. What's the worst that could happen?
Just
There's like
We
a
should
level
keep an
20
eye.
dragon slaying paladin all of a sudden in there. For whatever reason.
yeah. I don't
He
wanna...
comes back, he's just decapitated.
Yeah, just. I would like to investigate. What's the situation in the situation in the building? Like, is it nearly as dangerous to go inside as it was the other one? with my
You
passive
do see
19?
there's like about what's your passive of 19 of just kind of like glancing on in, trying to see what's going on. It's a general store, a bunch of shelves laying up in a row. Some have been knocked down. A lot of shelves have been looted already, but you do see a bunch of looters are also in there. Some of which are just grabbing what they can and not even going through the entrance that you see right there, but they're kind of like stepping out through the side or they're going through the back. It's mostly cluttered and chaos as well. You do see Red just kind of like zoom on in and immediately just deck someone across the face, send them flying. Probably kill them immediately upon impact. But you see him just looking around, trying to find like any female whatsoever in the area.
We sent him to a Black Friday deal for
Mm.
women. It's over.
God bless North.
Beyond that, though, unfortunately, you'd have to like enter to fully see what's going on. With also your passive investigation from the area that you're specifically at, you do see that. Let's see here. I'd say to like the top right two areas specifically, you do see that there is a some merchant that seems to be taking like full advantage of everything, selling some goods. With the that specific area is a big old travel wagon. Think of it like a food truck with the windows open on the side, and you do see a automaton, a warforge, who, contrary to the image, is missing its legs, and it's hanging from the ceiling of the wagon itself, swiveling back and forth on this sort of these hooks that are hanging from the ceiling, and you also see that while he's dealing with all these quote unquote customers, whenever they try to reach over the counter and grab, he pulls out a pistol and just shoots them.
Oh, I think we should. Yeah, I think we should leave this one to Red.
There is that, and there's also towards the far right of them. You do see that there are a pair of guards as well as a bunch of guards on another like long bridge connecting two buildings together. They all have their weapons pointed at the crowd of pedestrians who are trying to break through.
Okay then.
With that being said, Radish, what is your AC?
Huh?
Yes, you.
16?
Okay. 24 definitely hits. As all of a sudden, as you guys, you sent over Red to go in there, and you're just trying to decide what you're going to do next. All of a sudden, actually, let me roll damage real quick. Good news is because you have the Blessing of the Winter, you are immune to cold damage. So you're just gonna take the pure physical damage.
Oh yeah, I love eating Santa.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, you're still gonna take 28 points of bludgeoning damage as coming
Whoa.
out of nowhere to the back of your head, two heels collide with you and knock you like all the way over there. As
What was that?
someone appears and
Whoa,
says,
whoa.
"Alright, come on, fight me, nerd."
Oh my god, it's my man! Okay, it's time. Do I get to act?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Okay, can I drink my potion of healing first? Supreme
Yes,
healing.
you may. Yes, you may, because
Thank
28 is a
you.
lot of damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so D&D, please let me roll this. Okay, or not. That's fine. I'm not upset. Oh wait, actually, that's
Zed
a
out here asking
lot
the
of
right questions.
healing. Wait, this is 10. Oh, 10d4. Okay. 10d4. Okay, so I don't need to add the multiplier. I'm just fully healed.
Okay.
Oh wait, do I get bonus healing or no?
No, that's not how that works, unfortunately.
Okay. Man. Okay.
April, can I have you occupy a square, please, for your character? Thank you. Meanwhile, Radish pulls out a potion and starts drinking it real quick between... Well, we're not in initiatives per se, so the rest of you can react if you want. Yeah, Alexandria just walks away.
What happened?
Just occupy any of the squares. If you can zoom on in, you see that the entire map, there are a bunch of squares like drawn on it.
Oh, you might need to give April character context.
Yeah, if you
There is
scroll,
Mouse wheel.
if
Mouse
you
wheel.
scroll up,
I got you, April. I'll put you right there. I put you in a square.
Yeah.
Or whichever square you want. But I put you in one. There you go.
Alright. I would like
yeah,
to wear my
Estelle,
cloak of invisibility.
actually,
We're just here,
Alexandria,
like,
were you there? No, you weren't there. So yeah,
I was
Alexandria and
not
April, you have
there.
no idea who this is. All right.
I'm confused.
But,
Radish, Ursa just says my man. I was like, I know about having a man. I have a lot of my man.
Nah, this is my
Hill,
teacher.
you know,
This is my
Ipa.
this is my guy sensei.
Who's your sensei?
This is my guy sensei.
You know, the entire town is on fire, but by all means,
That
if you want
seems
to do
like
this
a
right
you
now.
problem.
Actually, instead of me giving an explanation, Estelle, would you like to give an explanation? Because you're the only character that knows what's up.
Alright, so we got whisked away in a previous one of our escapades to a bar fight of sorts with automatons and this dragon guy. And well, there is some okay, well this one in particular is now a mentor to Radish. Situation. Like, like, to attack Radish at this point, like,
Oh, you dare
know.
approach me?
it seems rather counterproductive since we're on official business. But
Are they stubborn?
Nothing matters now.
oh,
Oh,
yeah, that's
All right. I
seems
guess
about right.
should we move on to the next task and just leave Radish here, or is Radish gonna die?
It'll be okay.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Look, there's a guy over here.
Radish
the
gives
right.
like a thumbs up, a little sparkle in their eyes, and then gets probably decked in the face. Oh. Well,
It's
we
like a
lost you,
JoJo
Nori.
scene.
That I could have.
Yeah, we got this. Come on, guys, before Radish
I wasn't-
notices.
Hey?
Okay, Strange back.
Just
Oh, no, I'm
Would you
dropping
see-
bits. I'm dropping frames.
Yeah, okay. No worries, you're back. Your student's back. This guard over here, you see
Oh,
he's a very
dang
young
it.
guard.
No!
what happened? Did it drop again?
It's doing a thing.
You teleported.
We all good?
I,
So
I don't know. Yeah, we're back in the green now. All right.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, you see this guy right here. He's got a basic uniform, but it's definitely bigger than he is. He's a little bit scrawny. He's also pretty young, like maybe 15 years old. He's kind of shaking his boots, looking around in a panic. He sees you approaching. He says, mm, adventurous, okay, look, my brother was a guard, my father was a guard, my grandfather was a guard. I didn't want to be caught, but they made me, help, please, help. Fight, there's a fight over that way.
Oh,
I
Over
can't,
where?
I can't stop it.
that way where?
That way. He points like down that way.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you just want to stop the fight?
Yes, please. It's just, the folks, the noble drunkards, they're fighting against one guy.
You're fighting.
One.
What? Oh,
You heard that. You could definitely discern that. Yeah, go ahead and roll me. Yes.
Vibe check.
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll me an insight. Insight.
Oh,
It's 5. Okay. Go and take a cookie.
I just rolled a 16 plus 4 insight.
Okay, so
20.
for April, honestly,
20.
you can assume whatever you want. Estelle, as you said, yeah, he's just a kid. His uniform is just, even the smallest size of the uniform, it's still bigger than him. He's just a scrawny dude.
Yeah, April, he's just a kid, a child soldier, relatively speaking.
That
I
is
don't
honestly a
blame
very
you.
good
You
question, though. So
You can't trust anyone but your closest comrades in this world, so...
Yeah. Oh no, I just looked at the icon for the dude and I'm so not ready for this, but okay, let's go. I was like, he looks tough. Might lose some
Alright,
health
so-
here.
Guys,
Who?
I'm gonna hide. You guys, is there...
Estelle, do you know who this is?
I don't
You're
think this is
making a
anyone I've
face.
met.
Alright, April, come on. I guess we gotta deal with this.
Wait, what? This is...
I will provide support, but it is best that
I mean,
Not
if you
get
want, you can
direct-
hide. You
yes,
wanna do your
exactly,
stealth if you can? Okay.
exactly.
Alright, just
That's
stay
my
behind
plan.
us.
I would like
Estelle
to
Fine.
put on
crouches
my
down and
crouches in a bush.
Okay.
cloak of
Who's
invisibility.
hiding and what?
Okay, noted. So Estelle goes invisible. Let me find that icon real quick. Yeah. So yeah, as you all approach, you do see that just a bunch of regular townsfolk have just basic, not even real actual weapons. They do have a shovel. One guy has a wooden club that looks to be the leg of a broken chair. Another guy has an actual torch and a pitchfork. They surround this guy, and they are not really even attacking him, but they're more afraid of him than he is of them. Uh, Whenever he takes even a step forward, they kind of back up. They're just trying to just surround him, contain him as if he's a wild animal. But yeah, you do see this very tall, very muscular man. He doesn't have a shirt on right now, but his pants are just mostly rags, some sort of pantaloons that just are tied together with a piece of rope. He's also barefoot, and he does have a strange medallion around his neck, depicting of some sort of deity. And yeah, he's just casually just smoking away a cigar as he's just kind of like smiling crookedly at them until he hears your footsteps, casually turns, even turning his back against them. And then you see this guy right here, just just quickly lunges at him with his pitchfork, stabs into his back. The man like jerks a little bit, mostly in just the sudden intake of pain, before just looking over his shoulder at the pitchfork, then looks at the man as if to say, "Really?" The man just immediately backs off. Oh, it seems that our conversation will have to come to a pause. Is there something I can do for you, ladies?
Is he Russian? um. Yeah, y'all need to start evacuating. I don't know why you're still in the building, but it's kind of dangerous. So, can you guys please evacuate?
Yes, I do. Haven't you heard? No one's allowed to leave.
Why? Why can't anybody leave?
You see one of the townsfolk, regular guys, just say, they say it's so that they can split us apart so the beast can be confused. But they're only allowing so many people, like the rich. What about us?
Ooh.
We're going to die as soon as the monsters start flooding.
Oof. April, did they say where we're supposed to go, or are they just supposed to stay here and die? Yeah, but it looks like they're really scared. Tell you what, how about you guys go still chill in another building? Because it looks like you all don't like each other. So maybe we can move to another safer building?
You see another one goes, no, we still have business with this guy. We're just having a discussion, that's all. We don't need
Yeah, well, you
outsiders
just
like
stabbed
you
in
getting
the
involved.
back. And yeah, no. The discussion is using words. You guys just stabbed him in the back. So, unless you want to continue using, nonverbal ways of discussing, then I suggest you guys stop and leave the building so we can go to another one.
You don't understand. This man's a monster, a literal monster. Henrik, shush. Be silent, boy.
I mean, exactly. I was like, what do you make of me? Am I a monster?
You see them kind of like shuffle around, not fully. They're looking at each other, not really looking eye contact with you, and they're just unsure now on how to respond. But the main man in the middle kind of like laughs, his shoulders rolling with each laughter, and says, "Well, in a manner of speaking, I suppose I would be. Well, it's no more monster than any of you are. In fact, just as you say, I'm not the one that attacked another unprovoked."
Actually, now that I'm looking at it, sir, do you want to go to a medic? We can escort you.
God, no. He's fine. I am tough.
Are you sure? It's quite a bit of blood.
Quite. Or at least that's the thing.
Okay. Well, we do still need to break this up, whatever this is. So, sir, either you can come with us or everyone else can come with us, but we do need to separate.
Well, yes. Kind ladies, if you are part of the force, then yes, I'd like to go with you, as these men keep harassing me.
All right. April, should we escort the villager person to another spot? All right, come on, sir. You can come with us. Everyone else, you can either go find medics or another spot, but yeah. All right, sir, come on.
Yes. Uh, Posvidonia, gentlemen. You see that the regular villagers seem to be upset, but they're also not willing to engage with you, an adventurer, as they start following you. So we're gonna put a pause on you guys for the moment as we turn back to White versus Radish. Radish, what are you trying to do?
Takes out my popcorn.
Oh, did you say you was gonna be gone?
Oh. Be right back. Back. Never mind. Be right back.
Okay. If that's the case, then if you wouldn't mind making a very quick break, 2 minutes. I will be right back. I need to take care of something myself.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Thank you.
Anyone able to stay back and yap? All right,
Here,
thank
yap.
you. All right, I'm going to take an idle meeting too, but people will still be here.
Oh,
See
okay.
you
We're yapping to people. Nice.
If you don't mind, I understand.
No, it's good. We'll yap. We'll
Okay,
yap.
okay. Thank you. I'll be quick.
Hello, everybody. It's me, Antonia, and we have April. So far, it seems like there's been 2 characters that we haven't met before, but these 2 obviously have. I'm kind of curious. What do you think happened between Nori's character and whoever this is? I don't know. That's what I thought. I was like, an X? I wonder what he is. Oh, I know. But he also kind of like, when I'm looking at the icon, he kind of looks like a werewolf. Like, doesn't he look like a werewolf? Like, his ears are pointed if you zoom in on the picture. I wonder what they were arguing for. Yeah, he's got like the bushy, the. Sorry, chat, you guys can't see it. I'm zooming in, but oh, okay.
He's kind of hot.
He's gonna. Hi, Urza.
Hi.
Yeah. If you're watching on April's stream, she's zooming in. He's got like the bushy eyebrows. He's got those sideburns. He's got the pointy ears. Like, yeah, he looks hot. He looks hot. I'll give him that. I'll give him that. You think Red's gonna get jealous if we bring like this big hunk of a man over?
Oh my god, what if we like have them duel to the death?
No. We still need him because like Red got us
Oh.
through that last mission really quickly. I don't need.
Okay,
we
but
don't
that would
need
be sick.
penalties. Well, we they can fight like at the end after Red does all the stuff for us. Maybe
Wait,
we
we're
can
actually just
convince
gonna
this
sacrifice
guy-
him? Yikes.
Maybe we can convince this guy to help us with our mission. Exactly.
He's a
Nothing
rabbit
wrong with
attack
that.
dog.
He's like bark, 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 bark. Bark, bark, bark. I think this guy's a werewolf. That's what I think.
I just think he's hot.
He does have a
I'm
motive.
back.
Yes, I'm also back.
Mm-hmm. We're doing some game
Very, very
commentary, wondering who this gentleman was and guessing his
This fine lad.
identity, and
I heard everything, and
then
very
we all
interesting.
agree
Very,
he's
very
hot.
interesting.
Oh!
Did you hear the part where I said he was hot?
Yeah, I heard that too.
We agree
Yeah,
he's
he's
hot.
really hot.
We think Red might get
Werewolf
jealous.
vibes. Please,
I
He
mean, like,
does,
this guy
look
isn't
at
walking
that.
around with a hoodie and hands in his pockets like he's in high school, so.
So he's shirtless right now. Oh, Red's gonna get
Yes.
so mad.
Yeah, he's got no shirt. His pants are like torn apart. They're barely being held out by a piece of rope as a belt, and he's got no shoes.
See?
Oh my god, what if he's the Hulk?
I was gonna say, I was like,
Russian Bruce
Hold
Banner.
on. I think that this is just. We'll get back to that in a point. Anyways, Radish, yes. What are you doing as you get back up? You drink your potion. You get back up and you start approaching, and White's just all like, "Really? You're approaching me?"
I didn't think this far ahead. What are we gonna do? Oh, wait. Oh no, I thought that was a cantrip. Shoot.
Meanwhile, I went to go get myself something called a dragon's milk. Hashtag not
Oh
sponsored.
my god. I got jump scared by my dog.
That's a thing.
Yep. It's a stout.
Aged for 1 year in hand-selected bourbon barrels, the flavor notes of dragon's milk, chocolate, roasted malt, vanilla, and oak are all amplified in a way ... I'm not clicking the Google link.
Oh.
Got it
It's a thing
specifically
that
for D&D tonight.
exists.
Right, so, what you doing, Reddish? Choose wisely.
Can I do my cantrip? Dude, I don't know how to speak English. Press. Help!
No, it's a big word. Prestidigitation.
What he said. I want to make like I want to make the area like warmer, like it's an aura.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and do that and roll me a, I don't know, either a performance or intimidation.
Performance. I wanna make him. Oh shoot, 14. How much to pass? I wanna make him think I'm cool.
It's not so much of a pass, it's more so like, how much do you really want to try and impress this guy?
Dearly, can I make that a 19?
Sure, if you want.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, with a 19, you get back up and you cast your magic, and as you approach, this natural, like, heat-like aura surrounds you, heating up the area, making the air hazy. You do see that these random people just, nope. Not dealing with this. Yeah, move over that. But he's still going to stand back and watch anyways. And then, yeah, and you go and you approach. You get, you see White, like, raises a single brow of intrigue. Anything else you'd like to do?
What else can I do? Oh my god, can I show off my Dargon Belch? Just like throw it in the air.
Fortunately,
Oh wait, no,
you know
that's
what?
another action.
While it is an action, if you want to do it to not attack him, you can. I'll let you do it for free.
Yeah,
Okay, bet.
makes sense.
Tell me, what does it look like?
Uh,
No, actually, before that, roll me another performance. I'll even give you advantage because it's a dragon
Okay.
spell.
16.
16. Okay. So again, tell me, what does it look like?
So like I walk towards him, the area starts getting warmer. I look up, there's like already a bit of like the flames kind of spewing out of my mouth before I like throw my head up, and then like a burst of flame kind of just spews out, and it just looks like really cool. It's like obviously a performance.
And then yeah, as you do all that, the heat aura surrounding you with prestidigitation. As you approach him, he looks intrigued. And then you just dip your head up, and then just a little flame cloud appears. and says, you know what? I'll give it to you for making it this far and getting one of our techniques, but this is dragon's breath. And he inhales much more than a human possibly should. Chest expands to unreal levels, looks up into the air, and just shoots off this long, giant beam of just pure white energy that just shoots up into the sky. Thunderclouds form, and it just starts snowing.
Rash is all giddy.
So then I'll give you inspiration for being creative.
Hell yeah, I was not fighting this guy.
Alright, so what the hell are you doing here?
I like point everywhere, just show like the amount of chaos.
Well, alright, so I guess you're here for work? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. So, well, that kind of sucks because it's my one day off. But you know what? I'll stick around, see what you're doing. I'm not gonna help, but I'm just gonna watch you. I made a promise, so if you make a mistake, I'll correct it.
My goat. All right. So what's happening now? Can I just like
Okay.
go back to the team?
Yeah, so you start merging back with them. So, on the other side for the main party, you guys are going back through the road with this guy tailing right behind you. I'll say that as you guys are walking, Alexandra, you do hear, as he's talking to you specifically, is saying, "Oh, let's see. Those gentlemen do mean well, so do not wish ill on them. They only want to protect what is theirs. So, they approached me. You know what I am and what I offer, but they lack strength. What good is power if it consumes everything around?"
I see. And what are you?
I am a practitioner of Night Mother. I grant her blessings.
Oh, that's cool.
Say, if better explanation, I make warlocks.
Nice. That's cool. That's cool. Anyways, guys, I'm not smart. I don't know how to use him to my advantage. We're just gonna escort him somewhere.
Yeah, Dilly nothing.
Oh, we
He's
can
just
tell
gonna.
we can tell the guard now that we stopped the fight. Hey, the fight's done.
Okay. Thank you, miss. I don't have. Here, take this, and he'll give you a coupon. Says it's one free meal at the end. Sorry, that's all I have.
Oh,
It's okay,
But
we're doing
isn't,
our
like-
job.
oh. I was like, isn't the inn like ransacked though? Like I'm pretty sure everything in this town is gone.
Yeah, but well, maybe they will build. I'm gonna say he looks over towards another building off in the distance, and you see just roaring fire.
I wonder how Red is faring in there.
Oh shit, I forgot about him. Hey, oh wait, what's your name? I didn't get your name.
Say,
I
Estelle,
remember,
are you
so
still
you don't
invisible?
have to. I'm speaking to her. They know I went invisible,
Right. Okay. Duly noted.
and I can always lift the
Um,
hood.
Oh yeah, no, we know we can hear her. Sir,
What is
what's
everyone's
your name?
real quick? What's everyone's passive insights?
What am I looking at?
If you go to your
Oh.
like the bottom
I'm
left.
14.
14.
14.
14.
I'd say then yeah, with the 14, you just know that Estelle, when you do approach and whisper something to Alexandria, you do see that his nostrils kind of flare, as if he's smelling something.
Hey, so what's your name, sir? What's your name?
You can call me Kyril.
Can you type that in the general? Like, I'm pretty sure I heard correctly, but can you type it so I can, like... Oh, okay. Oh, well, nice to meet you, Kyril. My name is Alexandria. This is... Oh my god, what's your... Oh, April, you're just April, right? That's April! And that's it. I always get everybody's names mixed up. I was like, who's who? Anyways, Kyril, let's go over here.
I'll say, I do thank
And,
you,
like-
ma'am, for bringing me out of that home, but I believe I can now take care of myself.
Oh, okay. Well, in case there's any other trouble, just run away, okay? Because the guards don't want any more fights. So, you just be good now, sir. Pat, pat.
Pat.
That's his arm.
Wait. I come back to
Okay.
us patting the hot man. What's happening?
Oh, Radish, are you alive? I'm so glad I had Pat again. Good job. I'm glad you didn't die.
Radish never dies.
True.
You see,
Alright, well, is it
why
supposed to
here is
be-
like starts approaching as you guys regroup. He says, "Yo, what is that?
What's what?
You, get out of the way, get away, get out of the way.
What?
You.
Me? What the?
It's you." He just shoves you to the side. You, fight me, fight me.
Oh my god. No,
Yeah,
can I grab
yeah,
him?
yeah,
Can I
yeah.
grab him? Can I please grab him?
Sure, yeah. He'll like an angry dog can like snap his neck towards you and just.
Oh, I don't give a shit. I'm grabbing him.
Can I try to
Come here,
shove
little man.
Alexandria?
Can you what?
I'm gonna try to shove you.
You're gonna shove me?
Go ahead and roll me Radish, roll me athletics.
Athletics. Okay, so I'm kind of just like pushing a wall.
Hey, this is actually really accurate. I'm actually a very sturdy person, IRL too. You know, my mom says it. She's like, "Oh my gosh, Tonya, what the heck? Get out of the way! I almost fell over." I was like, "Girl, you're walking, not me."
I say it's got to be the booba.
I got the muscles. I got the muscles.
It's an anchor.
Musculus.
I got muscles. Can I grab him though? Can I grab him so he doesn't fight Kyril?
I mean, yeah, you can definitely try and go ahead and roll me in athletics.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
24.
A 4?
Uh-oh.
24.
Oh, 24. Okay. Let's see here. What you got? White.
Hey
Oh,
guys.
okay. Yeah. Never mind. Yeah. He's kind of taken by surprise that you managed to kind of pull him back.
Yeah, like I'm putting my arms underneath his armpits and I'm like lifting him up. Like, sir, stop! Like, Mr. Keto, run! I don't know who the hell this man is, but if he's a mentor of this, then yeah, you should run.
Yeah, you just see White, just like I was saying, like a dog, is turns his head, snaps at you, and then as you start pulling him away, he's like, "No, wait, no, you ripped it on, you let me go, you stupid bitch! No, I need to fight him, fight him!"
The hell you
Fight,
just say,
fight,
motherfucker?
fight,
What'd you
fight,
say? What'd you say?
Radish is still trying to push her. Just to no avail.
Well, you seem hands full, so I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, run as far as away as you can. Wait,
Oh, sorry, miss.
Oh, yes, no problem. Stay safe.
Oh right, wait, so it's invisible.
By the way, Estelle, you were still invisible when he bumped into you, and he
Oh,
called you
shit.
miss.
Yep.
Shit.
Oh,
So I'm gonna say he's gonna move all the way over here.
I was like, I'm just
Alright,
gonna go
so
stand over here.
This the situation there seems to have been diffused. I'd have liked to get more directly involved, but to make sure that I could provide suppressive fire in the event that we did have to take up arms.
No, it's understandable. I mean, even though he was like really tall and handsome, I guess he could seem a little scary too. I understand. I understand.
Yes, I was sensing some extra danger from the from cosmic forces at work. Let's just say that
Understandable. Understandable.
yes.
Oh, hey, Red.
Because we had an additional five extra things to worry about that were thrown in our general direction. That's I'll just say that. Anyway, Red, how did you fare?
Ah, did you save his sister?
Yeah, everyone's knocked out. Everyone's dealt with. Pass them off to the guards.
Good job.
Turns out the sister was like, well, she's 50, but you know that's elf years, so like, well, she's still a minor, so yeah.
Ah, she's 5. I understand.
Bubba, can you confirm this? Because Estelle would have to be aged accordingly.
You are an astro elf. That math is different. And
Oh, okay.
I can't remember. So,
Okay,
that's
okay.
Spelljammer rules,
Like,
so
math
you can
isn't
say whatever you
mathing
want.
right
Well, it's a good thing that we don't count by this. We astral elves don't count by the same numbers. However, I am able to communicate with them. That's about it. But yes, play it safe.
Yeah.
As you do.
1 second.
Man, he
I
looks
forgot to do this.
disappointed. It's okay, buddy. Come on, let's go.
Oh,
let's
he's very
continue helping
disappointed.
people.
You did what was right. You
He's 0
did
for
what
2
right
right
was
now.
oh, for
Shouldn't
two,
we-
yikes.
Should we move on to the next one, or should we lure Red over to that lady with the blue hair to cheer him up?
Does he not notice white?
I'll say no. White. Now that he's free, he's like, boom. Red. Oh shit, it's you. Fight me, nerd. First off, no, I'm not a
We're
nerd, and
backing
also
up.
I'm doing something right now.
We're on
You
official
coward.
business, wait,
Fight,
please.
fight.
Fight.
See,
We-
look.
We're
He's gonna
on
pick up
official
Radish
business.
by,
We
like-
can't just be doing this.
Like a dog.
Yeah, just
We
picks up
seriously can't
Radish.
be
Is
doing
like,
this right now.
think of the younglings. I have an apprentice. I need to show something up. After, yes.
Yes.
The
You guys should.
the double D's over there is absolutely right. We have people to save.
Yes. Excuse me, but you just. Never mind. Anyway, yes, we have people to save. If you two would like to spar with each other outside of this current time and place, that's all well and good. But we have official business to take care of, and
Radish just sighs.
it is. We are expecting extraordinary danger. So
Okay. So real quick, everyone, I need to roll something now that you guys have done 2 things. Red for 1 building, dealing with Kyril on the corner over there, as well as saving the people from the burning building. I need to roll on an 18 or above. Something will happen.
Ooh.
Okay,
nothing
out of 10,
ever happens.
you are safe.
Good.
What would you like to do?
Well, should we move on to this quest over here? I guess.
Can I
Yes,
like
this?
kind of nag White to teach me a spell while we're walking?
Sure, gonna say, "What spell? Well, first off, only losers no magic. You got to use your fist, buddy. But if you really have to do it, you have no other alternative. That's gonna take a great deal of time. Yeah, I do know some spells. I hate using them. They're very situational. But and he's just going to this long lecture that you realize that you're not gonna learn anything from him at this moment.
I'm just nodding my head.
All right, so for everyone else, meanwhile, Red just kind of like is just gonna sneak around and yeah. These two people right there who are just kind of like not really so much as chilling as they are kind of trying to holler for any attention for the guards and just keep getting disrupted, especially with the commotion that's happening to the north of them right there. But you, adventurers, approach, they kind of flag you down and they say, please, we need your help. The people in this house are here. We're very good neighbors with them, but they refuse to leave. They're not going to evacuate. You need to find a way to get them out. They have children there.
All right, let's see what we can do then. Which one are you referring to? Is it?
Let's see. There you go.
Okay.
Oh,
So
okay,
yeah.
Right
okay.
there.
Okay. Do we have to
Okay.
roll to move?
No, not for this one.
Oh, okay.
You see that this area right here is so it's an open area. There is no actual any actual door because this is the blacksmith shop. And you know, you
What's
do see
this?
just in the entrance right there is a bunch of what is that?
It looks like a flight of stairs to me.
Yeah, looks like some
I'm not gonna say there's a flight of stairs per se, especially how the way the map is set up. I'm gonna say that's like I don't know, decoration or something. I'm just gonna say that's not actually nothing.
Okay. So can we walk in, I guess?
No.
Yeah, okay.
So
Hello?
yeah, you see as you enter just a whole workplace and whatnot, and you do hear just like something slams down onto a table, grating of a chair as this man comes around the corner and says, "For the last time, we don't need help. We have everything under control." Adventurers, of course. Well, I don't think any of you have heard anything at all, but we are fine. We are choosing to stay here. We will be protected by the god of justice himself.
Oh no.
Oh.
It's one of those situations. Oh dear.
Can Rash just be like,
Uh,
who?
Oh my god.
Sure.
Just
Yeah,
like
sure,
purely
you
innocent.
can. Yeah, and he says he looks down at you and he just clicks his tongue and just one of the hellspawn, of course. The great god of justice is this great and glorious being who protects all of which who are righteous, who rewards the good and punishes the evil. Me and
Good
my
thing-
household have been nothing but righteous.
Bad things happen to good people all the time. Good things happen to bad people all the time. And it doesn't matter which god you follow. They help those who help themselves.
Yeah, Radish bad.
Good job. Good job.
Exactly. That is also not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to need a group persuasion check. The difficulty, though, is extremely high for 20. I need at least 3 successes.
Okay. Persuasion,
Persuasion.
right?
Okay, I got a
Persuasion.
success.
Okay, Radish got
Okay.
21. April got a 10.
There's
Estelle
no
got
way.
5. Oh no! I got a
Uh-oh.
15. I got 18.
Can you use cookies?
Okay. You can, but you need 3 successes
Yeah, you
altogether.
need 3 successes.
Alright, so yeah, if any of you failed, go and take a cookie. As he does listen to all of your things, and he kind of just scoffs and says, "Please no. What you think is good are really just people that are just bad. Everyone has another face, and the God of
have an
justice
idea.
sees through everything and punishes those that are wicked. We have been righteous." By all means.
I have an idea. So my amulet can summon an angel, right? Will he listen if
Yes.
the angel comes down to deliver a holy message?
Oh my god.
It's quite within the realm of possibility.
Okay, where's my
Wait.
amulet? How many times can I do a summon? Is it like a one-time summon?
It is just once.
Can I add to that? Can I use my big word spell to make it look like all holy in there with sparkles?
Yeah, I mean, you can. That's what prestidigitation does. God, even I
Okay.
can't say that right. Prestidigitation. There we go.
So wait, you said the summon was once, but then the heal is like 5, right? So it was
Yes,
Okay.
5 uses of cure wounds.
okay. All right. Well, just to get this out of the way, because we're either gonna have to knock them out and drag them out, or they can come like nicely. Let's see. Where is the amulet? Oh my god, where did I put it? uh,
So let's see here.
how like
For
can
planar
that work,
ally.
Bubba?
You beseech an otherworldly entity for aid. The being must be known to you, your god, blah blah blah. So I told you it was an angel. That entity sends blah blah blah. That angel, making the creature appear in an unoccupied space within range. If you know a specific creature's name, you can speak that name when you cast a spell to request that creature. When the creature appears, it is under no compulsion to behave in any particular way. You can ask the creature to perform a service in exchange for payment, but it isn't obliged to do so. The requested task could range from a single fly us across the chasm or help us fight a battle, to complex spy on our enemies or protect us during our foray into the dungeon. You must be able to communicate with the creature to bargain for its services. Payment can take a variety of. Okay, that's all just the what ifs. So basically, yes, you can use it to summon an angel, and yeah, you can go from there.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, I want to summon an angel. Do I
Okay.
need to click anything, or can we just summon the angel and Radish can do like the whole sparkles and holy light?
Yes, you definitely can. So as you do so, I actually think I have an angel token. 1 second. It's in here somewhere.
Honestly, might as well summon the
Um,
angel now because I'm going to forget I have this, and then you know.
I'm not gonna lie, I just remembered to have a crystal ball.
Oh
There we go.
yeah. That's cool. Heck yeah.
So yes,
Okay,
as
Radish,
you're
do your
talking about
sparkles.
this and that, and the man is arguing about the god of justice and this and that. Alexandria, you rip off one of the beads for the necklace you got from the last adventure, and crush it, and then there's just a flash of light. Radish, you cast your spell to do what exactly? What does it look like?
There's like a beam of light, not too bright, but bright enough to be noticeable. And then there's like sparkles like going around the area of the angel.
Okay. So
But do you want me to
sparkles
do the
as
angel
this-
song?
Sure.
Just you just hear like trumpets. You hear the angel song. It's like oh, like all sorts of things.
I just did a performance 16 plus 4, dirty 20, and I will join in that song.
Okay.
We're really
So,
gaslighting this guy.
this big old flash of lights, the table that's right there just completely shatters.
Did that go through? Did that high note? Did those high notes go through Discord?
Yeah, it went through. It went through.
Yes.
Yeah, no,
I,
no,
wait,
yeah.
I had settings on it.
Oh, I can't get the low now. We're gonna make this as believable as possible so they can get the fuck out of here.
Sounds just like a Sunday morning.
Alright, Bubba, does it work? Does the
Yeah,
show...
so what happens is a flash of light, sparkling, singing choir, etc. The table explodes as this 10-foot tall creature appears, bird wings spread about it, golden skin, its skin literally glowing as if there's lights within its bones, and he looks confused as to why he is here in this household. He's like,
Oh shit! I forgot
who
to
has
tell him.
summoned me? Who has dared to summon me?
Hi, it's me.
But
Hello.
but the
Hi.
man immediately recognizes it for what it is, falls to his knees, makes some sort of weird gesture of religious significance, and he says, "I see now. You have been sent by the god of justice himself. Margaret, Margaret, get the children. We need to get out of here."
Oh,
And
thank
that's all you hear
God!
as
Thank
he
you,
goes into
Mr.
this.
Angel. Can I hug? Can I hug his arm? Be like, thank you, Mr. Angel.
Oh, I see that you are the one who has summoned me. Okay, yes. What is my purpose?
Oh no, I just need you to convince that family to get out of the house. They thought because they were protected by the god of justice that they would survive the calamity on their way.
What
So we were
kind
just
of
hoping.
morons? Ugh. This is why I hate mortals so much.
Sir, would you have wanted this family to stay and perish by the monster?
Well, I
I thought
mean,
you had a
there's
bigger
no
heart
way
than
you can fix
that.
stupidity.
Oh, whoops.
There's
I
a
thought you
certain
had a
kind
bigger
of
heart.
stupidity that you clearly have the power to convince.
Yes.
Hold on.
Oh, good.
Oh my gosh, what happened? Are they fighting outside? Red,
the dogs, the dogs outside are howling and attacking. But no,
right? And here's the angel, master.
This man was about to endanger his entire family, including children, because he thought that divine intervention would save him from from whatever evil is befalling this city. Lives are at risk, and we have other lives to be saving right now. So it is a good thing you're here.
I suppose if you look at it that way, fine. Perhaps the children would change in the future, but there's no hope for changing of that man. I've seen into his soul already. But if you speak of evil, then the only evil I see within this god-forsaken city is hubris.
Hubris.
What does hubris
So,
mean?
What exactly are we up against then? That was such important business for us to be on this current mission.
Well, I cannot speak for mortal affairs, as I have no knowledge on them whatsoever. I'm just a simple postman. But in the divine law,
I
though,
see.
we are not allowed to involve ourselves with mortal affairs. Otherworldly affairs, yes, definitely can. If such, say, the Fae, or the demons, or the devils get involved, yes. But things created by man itself, such as that monstrosity out there, no, I'm afraid you mortals are on your own.
Wait, the thing
Ah.
outside is man-made?
It seems I have spoken too much, as I must depart.
Oh,
Good day
no,
to
I've
all.
said too
Wait, Mr.
much.
Angel,
Well,
what's your name? Ah.
at least we know that a little bit more about what we're up against. Oh, and thank you for the raid, Rain Cloud.
Ah, it's Rain! Hi, Miss Rain.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. So, yes, you see that this angel just, has spoken too much. There's a flash of light again, and he's just gone. And yeah, Alexandria, that was actually a really good use of that spell. That's basically an instant win right there.
Yes. Wait, who's in this room though?
As you enter that room, you just see that there's an old lady bedridden. And she just seems to be sound asleep.
Woo, are they gonna grab her?
You have no idea.
Excuse me, sir. Are you taking your mother with you?
You see that at the moment they are currently in prayer. But you do see that there's a man, the blacksmith, his wife, two children, one boy, one girl. You do see that the little boy doesn't seem to care at all for praying. He's like constantly like looking around, waiting until this is done. But the other two, the parents especially are deep in prayer. The daughter is kind of just muttering in monotone right after them. Um, they do not stop as you approach.
Oh my gosh. Hey, hey, kid, kid.
Yeah, little girl that kind of like looks to you, and she's kind of like quickly realizes her situation, glances back at the parents, and goes back to praying. You know, kind of like the sort of way kids do as they don't want to get caught in trouble.
How about the son? Will he pay attention?
Okay. Yeah, he looks. He's younger than the daughter, but yeah, he looks to you. And like,
Hey,
Huh?
hey, are you gonna take your grandma with you? Or when you leave, is grandma going with you?
oh,
Let's be honest. If you don't, if if she doesn't go, there is a very good chance that she will die.
I guess we should carry her, but I don't want to get charged as
Yes.
cat kidnapping either.
passes that grandma is protected by the god of justice.
Grandma's not righteous enough.
We just had an angel appear, and we just proved that
You guys need to leave.
you need to do something. You need to do something,
And you hear
or
the prayer ends with
you're
a.
all going to die.
You hear the prayer ends with a Deus Levolts.
Hey, are you
And
guys
the father
taking-
stands
you're-
up. Oh. You are sacred messengers of the God of
Yes.
justice.
Yes,
Should
yeah,
we
yeah.
bring.
Yes, you
Yes.
should bring her with you.
We
The
need to be
Very
the
well, then. We
Yes.
will take my sick mother-in-law then with us.
Yes.
Oh, perfect.
Is
Yes,
it
and
your
you
burden,
want
but-
everybody else. Yes, yes,
And
yes.
if we can provide any support to bring her to safety, we will.
Oh. Then blessed be. Then yes, we will take whatever we can. I will be honest, I wasn't sure how I would be able to carry her out as well as getting her out of the city. Yes,
Absolutely.
that reassures me much. Please give us a moment to gather what we can as well as her, and then we will follow you out shortly.
All right. All right. Best of luck.
Okay. All right, April Rash, the guy's gonna take his mother-in-law. So, but they're getting their stuff right now.
All right.
Alright, so yeah, as they come on out, you just hear just red and white eye going back and forth of like 6 packs. Like, get it right. It's so why for hot dogs they always comes in packs of 8, but buns come in packs of 6. I don't get it. This is because it's about money, man. When will you understand it? It's money. But the math doesn't add up. You have to buy one more than the other. So that way, eventually, you have to, when you're like hosting a party, it has to be. Oh, you're back. Good. Because I cannot stand this
Yes.
guy any longer.
You need to get 4 packages of buns and 3 packages of hot dogs, and that leads you to 24 of each. And yes, frankly, it is a bit of a mismatch. So, like, what do they didn't. Something tells me they didn't expect, or either they didn't plan very well, or they're trying to get you to spend more money. But fortunately, hot dogs last a long time. However, we can't say the same thing about hot dog buns. So, I suppose
Supplement
that's
fridge.
the course of action. I have not found any. I have not found hot dog buns to be that to keep better in the refrigeration. But I could be wrong. But yes, you need. Yes, you need to eventually obtain a total of 24 of each. And, you have more time. So, there will be times when you buy buns but no hot dogs. So, yes, it is a conundrum.
Mm-mm. I just
You just
nod.
see like Red has like this total blank stare, like his brain is just fried. Meanwhile, Wyatt's like,
Freezer
"See,
buns!
smart, intelligent woman." That oh my God, Red, you didn't hear a single word that she said, right? Yeah, yeah, I heard everything. It's just scratches his head. Meanwhile, this the quest holder basically just one of his dresses up here and it's like, "Oh, great, steward, you actually came out. Good.
Yes.
Thank you, adventurers. We will help them from this port. We managed
Oh,
to
excellent.
be able to get a way out. Please,
All right,
go do what you must."
make sure that the eldest lady is able to be transported out safely, because I worry the most for her.
You see, this person now says, "Yes, don't worry. We will definitely take care. She helped raise us as well."
Okay, thank you so much. Godspeed, all of you.
Yes, and you even hear the blacksmith make another religious sign and says, "Yes, may justice find you swift as well."
We will do. Yes, we will fight for what is righteous.
Okay. Now then, D20 roll is needed at a 17 or above.
That was
Coming
a
in
16!
clutch. All right.
Not even close.
As you you hear the explosions are getting louder, and by louder I mean closer.
Oh no.
Okay.
Right, well, how many
Roll.
missions do we have left? One, two, three, four. Darn, there's four left. No, five! I see another one.
Oh my god, why is there one on the top right?
There's one on the top right. Oh my god, who's this dumbass? Oh, whatever.
We live in a
Oh.
society,
I'll say
bro.
some of you might know who that is, or you might guess.
Wait. My hat?
What was your hat?
So what would you like to do?
Oh my god. Well, I think we're gonna need to split up, because if it's getting closer, we still have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We still have like 6, I think. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we still have 6 left. Whoops. My bad. Okay, let's see the difficulty first. Let's see like
See what
if
the
this is
difficulties
my-
first. You need to make a
Well-
choice of what you guys want to do first.
Oh gee.
I mean, you can talk and then just abandon the mission if you want, but that's still going to take some time.
Alright, I guess let's. Oh wait, there's monsters over here. Okay, I'll do this one. I'll do this one with
Okay.
April.
Okay.
I see pig.
Estelle, where are you going?
I would like to speak to this person.
Okay. Duly noted. And
No,
then
Radish ran to
Radish, you're
something.
going all the way up north.
Yes, sir. I'm on
Okay.
a mission.
Radish had a feeling, a tingle.
So, I'm gonna go in order then. So we're gonna start with April and Alexandria. As you pass on through, you do see that there was a huge riot of a bunch of the pedestrians. This is like one of the main exits towards the city, and they're only allowing a certain amount of people, women and children specifically, to be exited on out. But everyone in general is not happy about it. The guards are pushing them back. You do see a bunch of guards up on the bridge on the top, 15 feet above you, have their crossbows pointed, and that is really the only thing that's keeping people away. You do see that there already are some dead civilians shoved to the side, having been shot down already. But while you make your way through, the guards do not stop you. They look at you, they check your credentials, mostly like the badges that you wear for you being an adventurer, and allow you pass through for whatever business you have. Over here, you see that there is a large wagon holding a bunch of people within it, but before it could even leave, it seems that one of the wheels have been broken. It's snapped off on the side, and the guy is trying his best to fix it. The two monsters you do see are just beasts of burden, a pair of owl bears that are there pulling the wagon because of how many people there are. And he sees you approach and says, "Dear adventurers, please, I'm trying to get these people out, but the wheel is broken. I need your help. Can any of you lift the carriage while I put the wheel in?"
I got you.
Okay.
What I roll?
Please roll me an athletics. Difficulty is 30.
Now we both know that's not good.
No, but like, what if? What if it
Oh,
glitches
dear.
out?
Oh jeez.
Do you even have a modifier that would work with a nat 20?
Cookies.
I have 20. I have a +6, so even if I did get a nat 20, I'd be
I mean, that's
You
26
need 4
plus cookies.
cookies.
Oh yeah. Well, I have 25. I got 25. Let me see how many cookies
Do you
I
have 5 cookies?
Let me see. I'm checking my notes. I don't know where the last number I wrote.
Uh-oh.
I think I have
Mm,
one cookie. Because I have 7 and I scratched it out, and then I had 5 and I scratched it out, and I had 3 and 4 and that's also scratched out. So I have one cookie.
Okay, so unfortunately that is not enough. You lifted like a couple inches off the ground, but yeah, you just drop it. You hear the people inside kind of just like, "Ah!"
Oh geez, we need something to hold the carriage up.
You hear
Oh
that's
yeah.
definitely within the law possibility. However, levitation does have a limit. So if you want to try and do that, I'm not going to stop you, but it will come at a cost. Where's that book? Where is that book? Oh, hell, I'll just look it up online. But before you do that, you do hear a sound of heavy footsteps as this individual comes from this gate, stepping on in. People leaving seem to be barred, but people entering are just allowed entry. As you do see this sort of large metallic man, roughly about 8 feet tall, with almost like a platinum and silver white skin, with fibers within each gap of the armor, and just a pair of just glowing eyes through this faceless mask that he has. And as he approaches, he looks at you all, seeing what's going on, and yeah, he says he looks to you, April, first, as you're about to try and cast some baby magic to try and lift that carriage up. He does say, "I wouldn't recommend doing that if I were you. The cost would be heavy, and the fallout would be unpredictable." I can
Hello
help.
there. Oh. Yeah, can you lift
Interesting. Magic
We're
caster.
getting out of the way.
If you were to give me your magic, I would be able to lift that wagon.
Like a
simply
buff?
cast any spell, and I will take it.
Oh.
So yeah, go to your spells and tell me, under cantrips, what is the highest level spell you can cast? I think since you're level 3, that should be level 2 spells. So under your spells, if you scroll past cantrip, you see a tab that says like first level spells, and then maybe second level spells. Mhm. And then what? Okay. So it's up to you. Would you like to burn either a first level or a second level? Okay. Mhm. No, perfectly fine. So yeah. Yeah, so go in on those little squares that says like slots and the empty squares. Go ahead and just check one off. Well, if you want, I should rather say, do you want to give him magic? Okay. All right. I was saying, even with baby magic in effect, as you start to cast this spell with the intent of doing so, right before you were about to send it off, he extends one hand out towards you, and you just feel the spell does finish, and he just takes it. It curls up into his hand, sinks into his skin, and you see his skin starts to like glow as if superheated, as if he's just newly reforged. And he is going to march over here and, without any problem whatsoever, just lift with one single arm. As you notice, as he's now closer to you, his left arm is useless. It seems to be corrupted and rusted with some sort of crazy red runes and sigils and other things that just leave it dangling to the side uselessly. But even then, just one arm lifts off the entire wagon off its side. His head swivels around towards the man. Says, "I can hold this in place. Fix the wheel." Uh, yes, at once. Hold still, please. And the man goes to work. One level 1 spell, duly noted, saved for later. So,
Whoa.
the man works, takes like maybe 2 or 3 minutes as he attaches a new wheel, and then it's all fixed. The man gets back onto his seat. Says, "Thank you, adventurers. Thank you, stranger, or whatever you may be. Um, yes, I best be off with these people. Yeah!" And hits the reins of his vehicle, and the beasts, the owl bears, these giants like hybrids of both owls and bears fused together, just and just take on off outside the city with all the citizens within. One second, let me
Ooh,
get
cool.
rid of that for the map. They're gone. And this man, this animated piece of armor, what you see, turns back towards you, the both of you, April and Alexandria, and says, "Hmm. Well met, adventurers. What brings you to this city?"
Well, there's a big monster on the way, and we were just tasked with making sure order is okay while everybody evacuates.
You see like his eyelids kind of like curl and swirl and focus, almost like a camera would. Well, you don't know what a camera is, but Tonya, you do. You just see that's they kind of like just zoom on in towards you, like in focus. Hmm. Fascinating. I came here because I sensed great deals of terror and panic. I wanted to see why.
Well, yeah, just the big monster and everybody's kind of scared. They don't want to die, you know.
Hmm. Truly fascinating. So that is the great beast I've heard so much about. Hmm. Well then, perhaps you ought to check on your compatriots. I will go and explore.
Oh, okay. If you see anybody that needs help, can you help them out if you're able to? Oh, okay.
He just
Bye.
keeps on walking.
Right.
Was that Riz?
April, that guy was sus. No, I'm just kidding.
This guy was sus. So I'm gonna leave him there for now until we'll see until if you find him later. Estelle, let's go with you now for this. Just go in order as you approach that person right there. Um, they say, no, a pedestrian, again, under the high elf, but much younger and kind of like unsure about what to do, what to approach, and who to approach. But you seem to notice their attention and, or at least their habits. And they look to you, an adventurer. They notice your badge, your honorary badge, right now for the Inquisition, and they said, "Miss Adventurer, Deputy Inquisitor, it doesn't matter. Please, there's something off about those guards over there. Like, I've never seen them before. I've lived here my entire life, and I don't know them. I don't even think they came with the occupying militia. They're there's just something not right about them. I can't tell you." I'll say, "No, are you there? Or are you muted?"
I forgot to toggle mute. Anyway, something about them did seem off. You're right. It's just we don't have anything else to go on from here, so would you happen to have any insight as to why things would not be, or why this doesn't seem right? All I know is that it feels like it feels like something is wrong with all of these with something, yeah, something is amiss here.
Well, mm, well, to the best of my ability, that I could possibly say, just well, they just kind of seem out of place. Like the well, I don't know what it is. The way they act, the way they talk, their accent, as well as I don't know what to call it, discipline. They don't really just strike me as guards.
I mean, as I told the guild earlier, we are basically the elite group of adventurers. But the bars is basically on the ground. So I
I'm
don't
sorry, ma'am.
blame
I don't know
you.
what that means.
They basically we deputy inquisitors or whatever the heck we have, whatever honorary position we've got right now. We're better than them, and okay. So what exactly can I help you with?
Well, the thing is that that's a big old a storehouse of a bunch of goods for the people. But when several people have tried to go in there to just get some emergency rations and whatnot, well, they barred it away. At first, we thought that it's for the military use. Fine, but things started getting weird. Some of the other guards were in there, and they haven't come back out yet. And I know the Holy Sister. She went in there for the orphanage, and well, I I looked away for a bit to go and see some help for other guards, but I don't know if she came back out yet.
Okay, which building is he referring to?
He is referring to. Let's see here if this shows. Bah. The one up north.
I will take a look. Anything else I should know?
Let me ask myself that question real quick.
Oh!
Just I don't know. Ask where they're from. If maybe you might know if they were deployed here or not. You said you were part of the Inquisition, so
Yes. Well, I will go and assess the situation then.
thank you, miss.
Right. Of course. I gotta do what's right. So what's going on? What's going on here, guards? And what's the deal with the supplies here?
The supplies are being used for military purposes, ma'am. With all due
All right.
respect, but it's none of your concern.
It is of my concern because I am a deputy inquisitor for the Adventurers Guild.
You see, one stiffens, the other one makes a gulp. But yes, they do look at you, and no role necessary, as you were given the honorary badge for it. And they do see that, yes, you are a deputy inquisitor. Yeah, since Root died, he didn't get the chance to take that badge back. Second. Yeah, so, ma'am, we weren't expecting you.
Well, something was amiss, and at the guild, our unit is basically. There's nobody better than our unit. We're the only ones who take the job this seriously. So, I think you would have been able to expect it. If they didn't send us, who would they have sent? Let's be honest here.
Well, with respect, we would appreciate if someone of our own unit would have come. Don't you think, though, checking just the storage unit is beneath you, ma'am? You are the Inquisition. Should you not worry about the townsfolk?
There are various things that need to be there's a multitude of things that need to be dealt with in this general vicinity, and the concerns of one of the townsfolk involved this particular building. What about the what was it called? The orphanage.
He called him the Holy Sister.
The Holy Sister went in there, and she hasn't come out. Why would she be in there, and why is she not out? Why would she be in there, and what would prevent her from being out by now?
You see that the two guards look at each other, and one is about to open his mouth, but the other one quickly says, "The Holy Sister hasn't been here, ma'am. She's dealing with the orphanage."
Huh. That is not what the townsfolk have told me.
I said, "Ma'am, have you not taken a look around? Everything's in chaos and disorder. People are fighting in the streets. No one knows what they saw. We've been here the whole time."
We are sweeping this entire general area. So, this is part of the job. I will need you to let me in there.
You see them, like, again. Actually, yeah, I'll even say with your passive perception and your passive insights that they do look at each other and they are thinking of ways. You see, like, the cogs in their head trying to think about how to work and talk against this. You even see one start to sweat. But some sort of psychic communication happens between them as one shrugs, one nods, and says, very well, ma'am. If you absolutely insist, by all means.
All right then.
Just take a step
Now,
to the side.
yes. So, what are you two nervous about? I can sense it. I know it.
Well, ma'am,
There's something you're not telling me.
it was just that silence.
You have nothing. You have nothing to say. I don't think you two are even supposed to be here. You are not who you say you are.
No one will know that you were ever here. As they both draw their swords, please roll me initiative.
All right. Let's see here.
You have to beat a 13.
All right. 17.
Okay. Yeah, you see them draw their swords. You can act first.
All right then. Let's see. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Real quick, are you just moving on your own, or are you disengaging?
I wasn't engaged.
So how combat works is you are within 5 feet of them. So if you just use your movements normally, they will take an attack of opportunity.
Well, I
But
can
since you are
disengage
a
then.
rogue, yes,
Oh.
yeah, as a bonus action, you
Exactly.
can disengage. Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So yeah, they draw their
6.
swords, and immediately you just leap back and start just dashing backwards, spinning around, and what?
Mm-hmm. And let's see here. Let's see here. Actions would have. Okay, so 2d12 plus 5. 1d8 plus 7. I would like to fire my bad news.
Okay, go ahead and
That's
roll that.
the northernmost guard.
Okay.
That's a dirty 20. 15 plus 5.
Yeah, that hits.
25. 10 plus 10 plus 5.
Okay. So yeah, damn, this guy takes a good pot shot as you on dash back. Done that. And yeah, what's the like? What are you aiming at?
Naturally. Well, does what's this guy got for armor? Like
You see that they are wearing basic guard armor of a mixture between leather and chainmail, some leather and steel caps.
So the neck.
Somewhat cheap. Yeah. Oh, so the neck. Okay. Yeah. And the bullet goes straight through both his collarbone and his neck, and the dude spins where he's standing by the impact alone, and he's just like. Just falls down to one knee. I mean, he's still alive and healthy, but God, that wound. Although, even though your gunshot did go off, with all the chaos that is going on, other things are happening first.
Yep.
Would you like to do anything else?
Can
Actually,
I
I
hide?
don't think you can. Unfortunately, no, because you use a bonus action to disengage.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Alright, so let's see here. Guard, I'll say with that really nasty hit, he can only move half, so 5, 10, 15 can only move there. And then this guy, 5, 10, 15, where's my map? 20, 25, and 30 exactly. He's gonna take a swing at you. First attack misses, I know for sure. Okay. 17 plus 5, 20. What is that? 2. Hit. So that was. Okay. That's 9 points of slashing damage.
Alright.
As first attack just completely goes across, misses you entirely. But the second attack, the follow up, catches you in the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and it is your turn again.
Alright. Let's see here. Alright then. I would like to disengage. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Okay.
5, 6. And I would like to fire my twisted bow.
Okay. Go and roll attack.
13.
Unfortunately, 13 misses.
Alright, then I would like to use let's see. I would like to use 3 cookies then.
Okay. I think with the 13, you just need to burn 2.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
So do I
Well, then-
lose 3 still?
No, you, I mean, if you want.
I can only burn, so I can burn just 2?
Yes.
Okay. I will do that then.
Okay. So, right, go ahead and roll damage.
12.
12. Okay, yeah. As you switch weapons and you backtrack even further, and, this guy just like, straight through the head, fully collapses. No, he's just dead.
Rip.
Okay. And the other guy is going to try and rush forward for 10.
I think we're gonna. Do I sound crunchy?
No, you seem fine to me.
Alright.
I don't know if
I'm hearing
Steam's different,
crunchy on my end, so I'll just unplug and replug my interface real quick.
though. Okay. Let's see here. What was that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Okay.
30. Alright, so let's see. 2 attacks. First one. Does a 17 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. And does the 15 hit?
15 now.
Okay. So it's 4 plus 3 is 7 points of slashing damage. As again, he kind of just clips you across the cheek. Just, you stupid bitch! All you had to do is just leave us alone. But you're going to die because of this bullshit.
There's not, you're clearly not even supposed to be here.
Okay. It's your turn again.
All right. Let's see here. All right then. I believe that in this situation, it would be wise to use my Sunblade instead.
Okay. I will say, for the sake of time, so there's a special ability that rogues can use as a bonus action. If you choose to not move, you can give yourself advantage.
Oh, okay.
So I'm only going to allow it this one time, mostly for time constraints, because you need a bonus action to turn on the lightsaber.
All right then. Yep, that's since I got to roll with advantage, I got a 13 plus 8, 21.
That hits.
Okay. "13 radiant damage."
Okay, that's 13 radiant damage. Duly noted. Go ahead and roll me the sneak attack.
All right. 8.
Mm-hmm. The total of that. Okay.
That's a pretty bad sneak attack, but
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
yeah.
But you do see that as you draw your sword of light, it slashes across him. It's enough to make him like drop his weapon, and you see genuine fear in this man's eyes that maybe he bit off a little more than he could have chewed. Looks back to his dead partner, and then all of a sudden you see him just kind of like his muscles start to expand like balloons. His face expands. You see fur start to grow on him. His body just grows and becomes this. I'm gonna say that
I knew
need to
it.
move the HB. That is 8 plus. So he's down to. I'll just say he's. Okay. So again, no.
I knew something was up.
It's his turn. He's gonna make 2 attacks towards you. 12, and that's an 18. So 18 hits. That's going to be. So lucky for you that the bite misses, but the claw is going to hit.
All right.
Okay. 5 plus 3 is 8 points of slashing damage as his other claw just comes around and just. And again, I cannot emphasize, as this man fully transformed, armor and flesh just rip apart, revealing what his true nature is. Tries to bite at you, but you dodge out of the way, but a claw just swipes at you. It is your turn again.
All right. I would like to cast Booming Blade.
Okay.
Wait, I have to do the hit DC thing, right?
No, it's not hit DC. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes. For the Sunblade, yes,
Yeah, Sunblade, I have to.
to hit. Roll
Alright.
to hit.
27.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Alright, and then.
So
Let's
you roll the
see.
Sunblade damage.
Okay. Seven.
7. Okay, and then you roll the Booming Blade damage.
3.
Dude, come on, Nori. Come on, Nori.
You're killing me here.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Roll me an intimidation. Difficulty is gonna be 14.
I'm just gonna burn a nat 20 for this one.
Okay. Okay. So what happens is this guy is thinking about life itself. Whether he should continue on with this, whether he should back up, or whether he should plead for his own life. But he thinks that, fuck it, we ball, and is about to go and attack you until he sees the cold look in your eye of just no mercy. He has to assume something. I mean, it might also help, though, for whatever reason, he's gets the hint of sea salts and sulfur that surround you, and he realizes that he just messed with something he definitely shouldn't have. So you do see that his body just shrinks back down to a more humanoid size.
Oh, thank you! Thank you, Conway. 3 nat 20s and 1 nat 1 for us. Oh!
Yeah, pay to win! Pay to win! And as he shrinks on back down, he just says, wait.
Give me one good
Holds
reason
on to
I shouldn't
his
kill you.
I'll tell you anything. What? Anything.
So what's really in there?
The sister. She's in there.
I knew it. So the townsfolk I spoke to earlier, they were telling the truth. Now, why isn't she out? Also, are we getting raided by? Wait. No, never mind. Is that just a typo? Wait, or did we get what? Oh, I'm not Ori Greenspeed Demon. Oh.
I was gonna say.
I know, right?
Anyways, he goes and says that, no, please. My master forces all of us. We had to do it. We were under orders. He converts the Holy Sister. Let me another intimidation, but with advantage.
I'm just gonna burn another nat 20.
Must be nice being able to just pay to win.
I know, right? Oh, thank you, Conway.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Strange music plays in the background, by the way. As he says, Kyril. His name is Kyril. He's a little guru. We were supposed to convert the Holy Sister to one of us, as well as the children she controls. But
we ran into him earlier.
And you survived?
Yeah.
Oh, oh, oh. You, you
Yeah,
must
you
be
made a big
strong
mistake,
then.
kid.
Wait, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. He forces us. He took me when I was a child. He cursed me. It's what he does to everyone. He's building an army.
So is this what this whole thing is about? Is this why we're here? Were we sent to stop him?
I don't know. You could be for him for beasts. You could be here for him. You could be for anything. I don't know. That is truly I don't know.
We were told about a beast, and a whole lot of shit's going down right now. So, this dark beast.
I'll say Estelle. I will tell you from the last session that we played with the Among Us thing. You also remember that entire village was ransacked by werewolves, and the children were taken.
Are there any children in there?
In there? No, it's their house. We were trying to just get the sister. The sister is the only one that can talk to the children of the orphanage.
I see. Well, I know that the children in the orphanage would have been next. So it is yeah, I know. I see what he's up to. Now. Is there anyone else in that storeroom, in that storehouse?
No, no. It was just he was just us two. We were told to wait. Kyril bit her, but she didn't change. The curse. Her own blessings rejected the curse. She just bled out. So we would just wait to wait until. And he just goes still, silent.
Would it be against our briefing if I were to kill him here now?
You were told that lethal action is fully authorized, but to take it as a last resort.
Is this the last resort? Are we gonna, if we let him run free?
I'll say also, as your passive perception and passive insights, as far as you are aware, there is no one watching you.
Do it for the content.
For the content.
I'll just knock him out instead. What can I do there?
No, that's what's fine. Free action if you want, as he kind of goes still as he's just clutching his burned wounds. He's just trying to keep himself alive, answering your questions, and he only went still because he lost a lot of blood and he's starting to pass out. And then you just come on up and then just and yeah, he's just out cold.
All right.
1 HP in the dream.
Yeah, he's gonna be dreaming for hours.
All right. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to put you on pause. Go and move your character 30 feet.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I would like to, wait, no. How many astral steps do starlight steps. Oh, I have 3. Okay, yeah. Hey.
Okay. I'll just tell you immediately, but you won't be able to engage with him. But you just see one guy alone is trying to build a fortification for the road that is leading up towards the beast.
Let's see.
Right, so we go over here to the very, very far top right with Radish. You see that around the corner over here, there's a large building with a tree trunk in the center right there, and a bunch of childrens that are kind of like huddled up together. And I don't mean just the exact amount number like here, like about 10, but I do mean like about a good maybe 25 children grand total. Maybe, actually, no, maybe even more. But they're all, some of them are huddled to each other. You see the older kids, so about 12 to 14 years old, are standing in the front, acting protectively. And you do see a young man in his early 30s, fair skin, basic leathers and overalls of a basic fisherman's attire, with bright, vibrant green hair, and he's trying to just placate them all, trying to calm them. You see, as you approach, he's using a bunch of hand gestures, but he doesn't approach them. He's keeping his own distance from them, almost in a gesture of not wanting to touch them either. So, what would you like to do?
Does my passive perception, like, am I able to tell that that's who I think it is with an 11?
With an 11, I'm gonna say no, unfortunately.
I'm gonna have to roll for it.
Yes,
Oh
you can
no.
go for it.
That must suck.
I must be blind. Okay, that's an 8. I mean,
Okay,
that's
yeah,
gotta
take cookie.
be.
You can
like,
assume
slowly
whatever
walk
you
towards
want.
him?
Yeah,
Can
you
I
can still
slowly walk
him.
towards him, like clutching the hat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, you definitely can.
Hello.
Yeah. And then yeah, and he says, "Dear children, please, you have to understand that." And it looks as you approach. It's like, oh, well, hello there, little one. It has been quite some time.
Oh, there it goes.
His other man.
Collecting dragons.
He just says, I see you've been quite well and around, but I'll be with you momentarily. I need to try to convince these ones, the young'uns, that they're not safe to you. Turns back around.
Huh.
But one of the oldest kids, some 14-year-old high elf, says, "No, we don't care what about anything you have to say. We're not going anywhere without the sister.
Oh.
All the adults, they're nothing but liars."
Shoot. I don't know about it though.
No, it's true. Radish knows nothing. This is the first time you've heard about the sister.
Can I ask one of the? Oh wait, no, it's charades. Wait, no, I can ask Green. Cause what is it? He speaks Infernal, right?
You can assume.
Okay.
I hope this is good enough.
Can I just ask what or like who the sister is? Just be like, sister. Just question it.
And yeah,
Alright.
as he's thinking about trying to how to talk to them again, he does look towards you, and as you ask that, and says, "Yes, that will be the matriarch of this orphanage."
Inside.
It
Wait,
would
so like this
seem-
whole building is the orphanage?
Well, it would seem that she had walked off to try to find some sort of provisions as well as a way of getting the children out. But she is yet to return.
Huh. So what can
The
I do?
children despite anything that is happening, despite that monstrosity is approaching, and as well as its spawn, they are unwilling to move.
Can I tell which one of them is kind of like the leader-ish of the children?
I'll say just in. Probably the one that spoke out. Probably the one that's like right next to the green guy.
Okay. So what if I charm person and try to convince them to leave?
You can absolutely do that.
Let me think real quick. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do charm person on the child.
Okay. What is your save DC?
Save DC is... I forget where that is. Oh wait, hold on.
If you
I'm
go
on
to
the
your
wrong spell.
spells,
Yeah. Wisdom.
and at the very
16.
top, I should say, Wisdom 16. Okay.
Yeah.
Oops. So where was it? All right. So yeah, he is a kid, so he does have a -2 to everything. So let's see here. You know, teenagers, they know everything. Yeah,
Okay.
with a 6 turns to a 4, and he just like looks to you and he says, I I can bench the bar with also a couple extra weights too.
Can I convince him that I know where the sister is?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll me a deception with advantage.
Deception with advantage. Where is it? There it is. Surely. Oh, this guy's fully convinced. That's a 26.
Oh yeah. The difficulty was just 8, man.
Overkill though.
26. He says, "What the hell with the sister? Tell me about you." Looks over to everyone else. Okay, everyone. Wait. I need voice. Everyone, I know this person. So, yes, we definitely should follow them.
Yeah.
So, that is 1 point of success. You need 2 more. And with that, though, I need to roll something. So, with everything that has been going on now, we do have 2 other successes of other things. The difficulty now is, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, the difficulty now is 15. At 15 or higher, something happens.
No. It's like a 10. Watch this. Well, close
Okay.
enough.
Nothing happens. You guys are getting super lucky. Okay. Yeah. Well, the leader seems to be talking about knowing this person and is wanting to go along with you as well. And you do see some of the immediate kids that are surrounding him are also agreeing, only because of his reputation. But you also see some of the other kids are unsure and they still want to wait for the sister. And then you also do see, as you recognize him now, Green is very, very unhappy about what you just done. But at the same time, is understanding.
He knows it has to be done.
Right, well, what do I do about the other kids? What's something I could do? Can I try to, like, persuade them into going into the center of the city?
Yeah, you can. Tell me how.
I'll mention my gang, my team. They're out looking for her right now.
Cool. First things first, performance.
Ah, shoot. Oh, 17. That should be good enough.
Okay. All right. Yes, that passes. Please roll me a persuasion now.
Please, Radish. Please. Oh my god, that's a 24.
24. That is another success. You do get more children involved. You have at least 2/3 of the children. Having that said, though, that is the end of the round, and I need to roll once more.
What?
Again, 15 or higher. Yeah, you probably would have succeeded if you all grouped up together.
Probably.
All right.
Well, sorry guys.
Okay. So then, one moment. What happens is the explosions get astonishing loud. One great grand cacophony of magic that is only several hundred feet away from the gates of the city itself. Miss Nori, if I can kindly have you look over to the north, beyond the border of the city itself. There's just a flash for a moment as the mist parts and you see the beast in its entirety.
Oh,
As a great
shit.
as a great blast hits it on its side, it lets out a great and tremendous deafening howl of pain as its blood and flesh flails around everywhere in the blast, and you see these giant shards land into the city itself, destroying buildings and even landing in the streets to where you all reside. Those giant spikes made out of crystal just sink into the ground, and for a moment there was nothing but stillness and silence before eruptions. Magic pools all around the area. The entire city is swelled with a dense fog and dense magic. It is difficult for any of you to breathe. Monsters start to appear, growing out of the ground as if they're vegetation. Almost as if thousands of years of crystals are starting to appear. First, you see a T-Rex appearing, just sprouting out of the ground, just, and immediately, without any hesitation, goes and attacks the nearest civilian. You see an eight-legged serpentine creature also rise out of the ground, grows, and attacks the nearest creature, shooting lightning out of its mouth. You see spiders up here, the size of Radish's pets, sprouting on out. You also see a giant skull, the size of a small house, rising out of the ground with these little orbs of energy floating all around it. As the skull itself floats off the ground, a bright green orb for its eye at the center of this cyclops-like creature looking at the victims, and you see 8 beams of energy shooting out in random directions, some of which are lifting people off the ground 80 feet in the air only to fall to their death, others of which are creating these perfectly cut cubes of space that are just evaporating people. People also turning into just stone statues when they're shot at. You also see over here in the bottom left this large tentacle-like creature that is just sprouting on out towards the guard's base and is attacking all of them. Immediately, tentacles latching onto them and shoveling them into its mouth. And you also see on the bottom right over here this 8-limbed monkey-like creature that is crashing into the one of the buildings of the general store and is starting to just gain its surroundings and is about to attack. other creatures are spawning within the area. And you also see, well, some of you do. Actually, I think Estelle, you especially do. One moment, let me grab him real quick.
This color has me thinking of the gauntlet in RuneScape. Old school specifically, and Profanus.
Oh, I have no idea what happened to it.
Blue
So we'll say
prism.
that you do see. We'll do say that you do see that the beast, angry as it is at its last attack, brings about one of its hands across the air. There's a huge shockwave of energy, and sorry, 1 second, I'm dumb. The mist conforms back to conceal its form, but you do see a single, almost like a missile from that backhand flies through the town, breaks through the guards, breaks through the gates, destroys some of the buildings within until it just crashes to the town center. But before you can investigate, you do have all these monsters to deal with. And that is where we are going to pause.
Wow.
I made Daddy Green mad. Oh no.
Those stats don't feel balanced at all.
Honestly, I thought he was gonna drop the monster on us.
I mean, I'll leave that for next session.
Okay, I gave him the idea. Sorry, guys. Deeply apologize.
Good
No,
job.
you didn't give me an
Good
idea.
job.
More like you gotta wait till next time.
Oh. Oh, we're chilling. We got it. We can solo it.
I mean, you do have 2.5 dragons with you.
I thought
True.
Green
You
was
just need
like
to convince the
close
last one.
pacifist. Yeah.
Well, you also need to impress White, and actually, yeah, you also need to convince Red too. So, yeah, good luck.
We have to
Red's
cheer
the
him up.
easiest.
We have to cheer him up.
I think we got Red on lock. It's just everybody else.
Yeah.
Or we can all just run.
You can absolutely run.
That
That's
is an
exactly what
option.
Root told you to do.
Oh, who told
Nah,
us
it's
to do
okay.
that? Never mind. We're meant to break his rules anyway.
Exactly. Rules are made to be broken as the
God.
trailblazers.
So. I will tell you now, and I will tell you again for the next session, that there are absolutely no penalties in running. But if you want to stay and fight, there are only rewards. Having that said, though, if you fail, you will die.
Well,
If I want to level up to level 7, how much gold is that?
That is 14,000. Actually, no, minus 10%. So.
I'm not doing math
Math.
again. I'm sorry.
Let's see here. 14,000.
I graduated for a reason.
Minus 1,400.
Oh yeah, no, I did my
Yes.
math early, so I cannot have it those last 2 years.
It's 12,600 gold to level up to level 7.
Deal. I'll type that in the thingy.
Okay, go ahead and please type that out in the checkouts. But regardless, I'm going to let Noi finish her chat, as well as you, April. Thank you,
You said
everyone, for coming
12,000,
along.
right?
12,400.
Okay, thank you.
Right, so, yes, I'm going to let you guys finish your streams for the moment, and I'm going to be available to chat afterwards if you're available.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Thank you
Jeez,
so very
guys.
much, April, for coming. I'm glad that you're here, and I apologize if I didn't engage with you enough.
And do we get a long rest before all this?
Unfortunately, you do not.
Well, shit. Hey.
Cabin?
You do not get a long rest.
I'm the only
Oh.
one who's taken
This is
damage.
basically part one of the adventure. Part two, I'm actually hoping if we can continue this on next Monday, if any
No.
of you are available.
Perhaps.
Yeah, it should be good.
Okay, I'll make a post anyways, and just confirm with me when you guys figure that out.
Sick nasty.
Oh, and also one last thing. Thank you so very much, chat, for listening on this adventure. It's not a misadventure because this is a real one. The stakes are actually high and they do matter. One of these characters might genuinely die. I joke about that, but it might happen this time. And also, thank you, Zed Dead, for that. I am going to abuse the living shit out of that nat 20.
Why?
You're not
Why
20s
you
versus
do that?
ours.
I would gladly burn my nat 20s for Noe's nat 20s.
Hey guys, I got my paycheck like a few days ago.
You're like, I'm ready. Pay to win, baby. Pay to win.
And I still need to make
It's
sure I
okay.
get more of my funds to go to Offkai.
Bro, I got you. Don't even worry about it. Personally funded.
I'll say, Radish, you face the
Be
full
responsible.
might of 300 d6.
Oh my god.
I'm
I'll
gonna
watch
burn
this.
6 nat 20s. Noe,
I burned
how
my
many are you gonna
entire
burn?
I burned my entire wallet.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Plan accordingly if you would like to support our party and prevent us from dying. And help me get to Offkai. Oh, I don't know what to expect. I genuinely don't know what to expect. I'm seeing the hit point count on these monsters like 175. Yes, I know that other one we fought had like 300, but like across all of these 136, 26, that's manageable, but 348. I mean, yeah, roots here, but 26, 85.
Well, you know what?
It's 195. Oh,
Oh, that does remind me.
Where was this guy?
April, you get to level
yeah.
up because, yes, you finished part 1.
Congratulations.
Yay!
So, April, for you at level 4, you can either increase a skill of your, sorry, not a skill, a stat of your choice by 2, or you can take a feat, which is basically like a special ability that is usually gained from training, like being able to have proficiency in skills, have some proficiency in like tools, being able to do a special ability for your magic, etc. There's a lot of them, but I highly recommend at your low level of just increasing your stat score before you go into the next one.
Yeah. I have 20 dexterity and it's done wonders for me. But of course, that's not going to be the stat you. That's not going to be the stat you increase most likely.
Yes.
But
As a wizard, you want to focus on
Intelligence.
either constitution or intelligence. Yes.
yeah, constitution or intelligence. So yeah.
Yeah, so if you look at your character at the very top left, right next to your name, there's a button that says Manage. And then it will go to a new tab, Manage Character Levels. And then when it says like Wizard, there's going to be like a little scroll thing. Just change your character from 3 to 4.
Okay.
If we do the checkout, oh, sorry, go ahead.
So it gives you the option for like ability score increase once you switch it from 3 to 4. You should see like blue bars. And then basically what it really says is like you increase one ability by 1 and you choose 2 abilities. So genuinely you want to increase your one stat of your choice by two, or you can do two abilities by one, just so they're evened out. Because let's say you have two abilities that are like 13 and 13. If you increase them to both 14, both of those skills get a plus one because all skills gets an increase in number by each even number, like 10, 12, 14, 16, etc. Uh, Intelligence, either or. I mean, that's about it. You're level 4, so you probably get like another spell slot. I think you also get more magic. Having said, in next one is going to be your very last, we'll call it the last tutorial mission. So that's the last time you'll be able to use baby magic. After that, I will need you to choose your spells. Oh, okay.
Think really hard about it. Good.
No worries. I mean, if you'll give us a moment, let us finish the stream, and I can definitely help you with all that. Uh, okay, perfect. Yes, next time on Noi Balls Z.
All right, everybody, that is it for our story tonight. I hope that all of you had a really good time listening in on this. And I appreciate everybody for coming and for your messages in chat. I know these are much different than the other types of streams that we do, but I hope you guys are enjoying them, and I hope it gives you something to relax and listen to. And I am making a playlist for these on YouTube. If you are missing any part of the adventure and need to catch up, you will be able to do so on that playlist. So I hope all of you guys have a great evening, morning, afternoon, whatever time it is for you. I hope you're doing well, and I will see you in the next stream. Thank you for coming. All right. Bye-bye, Jaeger. Bye-bye, Dark. Have a great evening. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye.